Welcome to Ultimate Autographs. If you were looking for the internet's most exciting and interactive live break room, then you have come to the right place. We are opening live break mystery boxes featuring the biggest names from across the sports world every single day. If you're new to breaking with us, we can help break it down and make it as easy to understand as possible. First, head over to the live break page and look for a series that suits your interests. Most of our series will have 8 spots, which represent the 8 NFL divisions, but other sports breaks or mixers may vary. If you purchase one spot, that means you have a 1 in 8 chance to win that item at an extremely discounted rate. Next, click Add to Cart to purchase your live break spot. Once you've completed your checkout, tune into the next available live breaks broadcast on Facebook, Twitch, or YouTube at noon, 3, or 6 p.m. Central Time any day of the week. As you watch, you will see your name appear on the screen when your specific break begins. Your name will go into the randomizer and will be randomized a specific amount of times based on that evening's dice roll number. Once randomization is over, the list of names of people that bought into that live break will be matched up with a specific division. If the item that is pulled from the mystery box matches your division, congratulations, you just won an incredible piece of signed memorabilia. Want to guarantee yourself an item as opposed to testing your luck? Some of the series that you see on the live break page can be purchased under the mystery box tab of our website. Those boxes could either be shipped directly to your door or open live on the air before being sent to you. While you are there, make sure to sign up for our Signature Points Club. This exclusive club earns you points toward specific discounts, signed items, or exclusive events each and every time you buy at ultimateautographs.com. Your host tonight is an Eagles fanatic.
I already know I like it because it's on a Philadelphia Eagle.
He talks about the Eagles even when they aren't being pulled.
Can't say enough good things. The only negative thing I can say is he's not a Philadelphia Eagle because we had a horrible draft. I'll always hype up an Eagle. Don't you worry, Fonz.
Make sure to ask to see a sweet thigh tattoo. Your host tonight, Colin, a.k.a. Thor Rudisill.
And here at the UA studio in Burridge, Illinois, this is Ultimate Autographs. How's everybody doing today? Colin Rudisill alongside Stephen Ryan, ready to get going here on a Monday with a lot of fantastic stuff happening here in the break room. I was just telling you this, celebrating on my own, that I'm finally here for the start of a Can't Miss 1 and 4. 11 boxes are down. We've been seeing some great hits, but there's a lot of great hits still out there. 3 custom speed flexes. Peyton Manning, Jim Brown, Breece Hall, all still out there. Beautiful custom flexes. We got both of our favorite baseball players of all time. Really, your favorite baseball player's favorite baseball player of all time.
I have a
Ken
shirt that
Griffey
says
Jr.
that. Yep.
Really?
Yep.
Yeah, it makes sense. Makes perfect
25
sense.
pounds, I'll wear it.
He was doing photography at the Masters. Did you see that?
Dude's just one of a kind.
Yeah, he's the real deal.
Credentialed, yeah.
Credentialed photographer at the biggest tournament in golf.
Get Randy Johnson there next year. He's a photographer as well.
Yeah, we'll talk plenty of golf today. I'll tell you that much. Celtics triple signed ball by 3 legends: Larry Bird, Kevin McHale, and I almost said Roscoe Parrish again. Robert Parrish. Karl Malone still out there too. Todd Helton, Nikola Jokic, Ric Flair, the Nature Boy, is still out there on a beautiful robe. So plenty of big hits. And again, it's can't miss. So every single box is going to have something pretty sweet in that one. 1 in 4 chance of winning. Outside of that, we do have 6 headliners left in our college series, including a speed flex signed by Josh Allen. We got Tim Brown, Joe Montana, Ladd McConkey as well, Marcus Allen, and Warren Sapp. The Diamond Helmets, 4 headliners left: Aaron Donald and Jordan Love, including Warren Moon and Antonio Gates for our premier series. 18 boxes, 8 headliners, 3 vault keys left in the vault. That's an 11 and 18 chance there. Still looking for 2 speed flexes: Barry Sanders and Terrell Davis. Actually, 3. Jim Kelly's still there too. So 3 and 18 chance, 1 in 5. That's not right. 1 in 6 in the vault series. Plus Tony Gonzalez and Joe Montana on some authentics. Micah Parsons on a rep. Frank Gore, Ricky Williams, a $300 vault key, a $200 vault key. Plenty of big stuff in that one. We're down to the last 9 boxes in the practice squad. Still got an Antonio Gates authentic out there. Plus Emmitt Smith, Aaron Jones, and Kyron Williams. Minis are still loaded up. Marshall Faulk, Emmitt Smith, Luke Kuechly, George Kittle, and Jared Allen. And then a ton of jerseys, including Bruce Smith, Troy Polamalu, Champ Bailey, Tyreek Hill, Bo Nix, Aiden Hutchinson, just to name a few. I believe that covers the board. I'm ready to get started. Stephen Ryan, how about yourself?
I'm ready to get started as well, Colin. I know it's been a while. Good to see you. Hope
has
your
been a
vacation was well.
It was good. Was I on vacation? I guess I was.
Last week, right?
I was at my girlfriend's parents down in Cocoa Beach, Florida, which
Nice.
was a heck of a lot better weather than here. I'll tell you that. It's getting
today
better.
feels great.
It's starting to get better. I'm telling you what. I might go fishing tonight if Caroline is okay with that. You never know. You see,
the
that's the thing.
approvals?
You got to run it
Alright.
by. She's going to be like, wanting to watch a movie. I'm going to be like, got
Can
my
we do
fishing
it?
hat on.
Can we do it while I fish?
Can you stream it on your phone? Yeah. And we'll do it out on the bank. Anyway, guys, let's go ahead and get the show set up. I don't think we have any pre-fills, but
Can't wait till Luca has the patience to sit there because I'll take him fishing.
can't you just like put him to sleep?
What?
All right. Guess not. Let's do our dice roll, guys. This is going to determine the amount of times we randomize everybody's names for their division. Needs to be at least a 6 or higher. How about a 9? Boop. 9. On top of that, we have our Chase Wheel Spin. Every series we have here at Ultimate Autographs right now, what we are going to do is give it a spin, and whatever it lands on will be the chase for the day. If we do any breaks in that series, you're automatically entered to a top spot draw to win up to $100. You don't even have to win the break. You just have to play in it. And how about it? Things are just meant to be. The 1 and 4.
Bang, bang, bang.
The 1 and 4 will be the chase, which again, that's only a 4-spot break. So if we only do 1 and 4 single, it's only 4 people. 4 people that are going to be in the chase. 25% chance of winning with just that 1 spot as well. Let's go ahead and keep it here and go to our top to bottom rundown. Here's the live breaks page, guys. If you want to get in on these breaks, that is where you got to go.
I
And
wish we
might
had
as well
Juan
start with
Soto
the
in the
chase.
1 and 4.
Do what?
I wish we had Juan Soto in the 1 and 4.
Juan Soto.
So we could be the Juan and 4.
That's a great point. It's a great point. These are $772 here in the quad box break per spot. But again, that's a 1 in 4 chance of winning and 4 items coming out, and they can't miss 1 in 4. Can't miss implies that every single box, top to bottom, is going to be something that probably would have been a photoed headliner, listed headliner, and a normal 1 in 4. But as you can see by this graphic, pretty loaded up here. 3 custom flexes still in play in the 1 and 4, including this Jet Speed Flex signed by the star running back Breece Hall. Obviously had an incredible rookie season. Had a good year last year too, despite a little bit of a down year the year before, but I think he's a guy we were talking about a little bit before the show. Him and Justin Fields, maybe little dynamic duo at that at the running back / quarterback position. I think Breece Hall has a big step forward this year, and this is a sick looking custom helmet. Right next to him, the best regular season quarterback of all time, maybe the best regular season player of all time. 5 MVPs for Peyton Manning. This is a ripped speed flex with the Broncos and the Colts. Hall of Fame inscription, blue visor on this bad boy. Very, very cool on that one. We've also got Jim Brown with a Syracuse and some sort of Cleveland ripped flex here for arguably the best running back of all time. Certainly one of the best running backs of all time on the Jim Brown. Beautiful custom visor on this thing too. So again, if you get the football spot in a double or in a quad, in a double, you can win 2 of the 3 of these. In the quad, Steven, $700.
Yeah.
You can win all 3
Right?
in one go.
That's the only way it can happen. Is
That'd
that
be
quad.
insane. Breece Hall, Peyton Manning, Jim Brown, all coming out on custom flexes with 1 spot. There's more though. We got the Nature Boy, Ric Flair. Nobody has more championships in the history of WWE, WWF, professional wrestling than the Nature Boy Ric Flair, other than John Cena, who is looking to break that record and hold it for his own come WrestleMania this weekend. But for now, it is Ric Flair, the Nature Boy, one of the best to ever do it, the OG bad guy, one of the best on the microphone, no doubt about it. He's a jet flying, limousine riding, wheeling dealing, kiss stealing,
Son of a gun?
son of a gun. The
Maybe a
Nature
different
Boy.
word. I don't know.
It's pretty sweet. Nikola Jokic. I mean, we keep talking about Nikola Jokic. He's the best basketball player in the world. I think pretty hands down on that. But I mean, especially if he wins another championship, we might have to start talking about Nikola Jokic as one of the best players of all time, right? I mean, he's got to start entering that conversation.
I'm 1 title away. I don't like doing it, but I do have that top 10 reserved for like multiple titles, multiple MVPs. And he's
Yeah.
already on the doorstep of that.
Well, we'll see how Denver fares in the postseason. That's coming up very shortly, right?
Right.
NBA regular season just ended this weekend. Play-in tournament's coming tomorrow? Tonight? When is the
I think
play-in tournament?
tomorrow it starts.
I think tomorrow, you're right. But Nikola Jokic, regardless, he is still out there on the jersey. We've also are still looking for some baseball bats here. How about a slugging first baseman from Colorado? Todd Helton still out there on the Louisville Slugger, as mentioned before. Ken Griffey Jr., the kid, still out there. One of the best 5-tool players to ever play the game. Still alive here in the baseball bats. I believe Mr. October has been pulled. However, We are still looking for one of the best boxers in recent history, Tyson Fury, on that Everlast boxing glove. Pretty cool. So this is where you're going to get a bunch of unique stuff, guys. The triple sign basketballs, big old autographs here for Larry Bird and Kevin McHale, Robert Parrish. Those are absolutely sick. And the former all-time leading scorer, Karl Malone, is also still out there. So tons of stuff in this can't miss 1 and 4. This Jim Brown is insane. I love the 32. Look at this custom visor. Nasty. Wow, look at the back
Got
of
the
this.
accolades back there.
It's a stat helmet. Got the city of Cleveland on the back, too. Let's look at this one more time. Cleveland, Brown, 32, Syracuse, all the acolytes. Cleveland on the back. That's beautiful. And here's the Manning. I mean, even more stuff. Hall of Fame. This is a very glossy helmet comparatively. I mean, look at all this on the backside, too. I mean, again, you can win both of these in the same go if you're in the double or in the quad. And then same with the Breece Hall. We are still looking for some of these guys on the listed section, too, including Michael Irvin, Bob Gibson, Shaquille O'Neal, Paul Pierce. We've also got Ray Bork and Bo Jackson still out there in this one, in this can't miss 1 and 4, guys. Should be a lot of fun, and it's a part of the chase. Can get up to $100 back. Definitely worth the price of admission, in my opinion. 3 to go in the quad, 3 to go in the single, 4 to go in the double. Let's talk about some other breaks, though. Back to football only and the vault. Full-size mixer here, guys. Speedflex's reps and authentic helmets. We're 6 to go here in the quad. 4 helmets coming out at the same time. We're down to the last 18 boxes here. We're almost halfway through. We got 8 headliners left in the vault. We got 3 Speedflexes left in the vault. Let's start with, in my opinion, the GOAT, Barry Sanders. Running back GOAT, Barry Sanders. This is a custom ripped Speedflex here. Hall of Fame 04 inscription and some sort of like Lion King logo on the backside.
Oh, that thing is just
Blue
unreal.
visor. Yeah, it is unreal. Very, very sick looking helmet here. Gonna be going to somebody in this series. Other than that, we got another 2,000-yard rusher. We got Terrell Davis still in this one. Right here, front and center. That's that standard helmet now for the Denver Broncos. That sick orange visor, Hall of Fame inscription. And one of the coolest helmets, I think, of the series. Right down here, Jim Kelly, JK, in the building here with the hand painted on the front. This kind of, it's not even a rip. It's just a custom looking Speedflex with a red visor. 4 straight Super Bowls for Jim Kelly. Nobody has ever done it before. Jim Kelly, though, first to ever do it along with his team in the Buffalo Bills, the 4 Falls of Buffalo. One of the best quarterbacks in Bills history. I would say right now the best quarterback, but Josh Allen certainly starting to get closer and closer to that title. But for now, it does belong to Jim Kelly. It doesn't stop there, though. We have arguably the best tight end of all time, Tony Gonzalez, on a full-size authentic. Top 5 quarterback all time, Joe Montana. And then Micah Parsons. That is a replica helmet, but Micah Parsons is in the room as well. So 2, 4, 6 photoed headliners, 18 boxes. It's a 1 in 3 chance at just photoed headliners right now. We'll look at some of these real quick, like this one, the Barry Sanders. This thing is sick. That Lion King logo here on the backside. You can kind of see the color change too. The black here ripped into the standard helmet. So the lion even changes colors. This is a very, very slick looking helmet. And then Jim Kelly as well. Custom logo here, almost a 3D pop on it. You got something written across the top here. I'm not sure what it is. But Jim Kelly do have the hand painted. Let me try to pause this. What does that say? Jim Kelly. Something. I think it might just say Jim Kelly. Regardless, very cool. We're also still looking for 2 listed headliners, Frank Gore and Ricky Williams. And then again, guys, a lot of these filler boxes are going to have vault keys. There's 3 of them left, including the top one. $300 vault key going to somebody, plus a full-size helmet. There's also a $200 vault key, the second highest value, and the third highest value, $100. So you take everything that's in this series, the 6 photoed headliners, the 2 listed headliners, and the 3 vault keys. It's an 11 and 18 chance at a photoed headliner, listed headliner, or a vault key. Very, very good odds right now in the vault. 6 to go there in the quad, 5 to go in the double. Let's keep that up. In the meantime, though, let's talk practice squad, guys. This is a full football mixer, but as you can see, opportunities here to win some speed flexes, jerseys, authentics. In this case, there's 1 authentic helmet left, and it's this one right here, the Antonio Gates Salute to Service authentic for one of the best tight ends to ever play the game. Still alive, and we are down to the final 9 boxes here in the practice squad. So single digits, $50 for an Antonio Gates authentic or $100 in the double. There are other headliners, though, including the Emmitt Smith. I think that's the NFL mini helmet. Could be Hall of Fame on the other side. Regardless, $100 there for a chance at that. We're also still looking for Aaron Jones and Kyron Williams. Aaron Jones and Kyron Williams. So 4 different division hits, I believe. So you never know, though, in the filler hit section. You could double up with something, but $50 in the single if you want to try to win that Antonio Gates isn't a bad deal. Moving on down. Let's talk diamonds. 5 to go in the quad, 5 to go in the double for pound, the best series in the room, guys. It's all authentics and speed flexes, so your floor is an authentic helmet, which is a very, very good deal, and it's going to be a good authentic helmet. You know, it's not going to be like a Ryan Leaf authentic helmet. It's going to be somebody that is a current day star, like a future come up, like a rookie player, a Hall of Famer, a cult legend, somebody that's going to be really good. And we are still looking for 2 headliners here, including Aaron Donald on the full-size authentic, as well as Jordan Love. So the top 2 on your screen are both still available in the last 11 boxes. We have 2 listed headliners in this one as well. One of the best quarterbacks of all time, Warren Moon. That could be on a variety of different teams, by the way. And Antonio Gates on a full-size authentic in this one as well. So once we get the quad and the double done, we'll only have 5 boxes left in this Diamond Helmet Series, guys. Would love to get that one closed up. 5 to go in each of those. We can probably take... maybe not. I was going to say we could probably take this down, but maybe not. There
What do we
are
have left in that?
15 left, so I mean, we can... I don't know.
We'll see.
We'll see.
I'll take it down if I understand. Kind of declutter the page a little bit. It's spring cleaning.
There is, I mean, name value-wise...
Josh Allen.
Probably the best headliner is still out there. I mean, Barry Sanders, Joe Montana aside, Josh Allen is probably the most valuable helmet of this bunch. It is a Speed Flex Wyoming with the visor. That is still available in this one in the final 15 boxes. There are other authentic headliners there, though, guys, including Tim Brown, Notre Dame. It's actually the Heisman helmet for Tim Brown. That's a pretty cool full-size authentic. That could be a double up, by the way, with Joe Montana. That's still available. And then Ladd McConkey, still available too. Georgia Bulldog, full-size authentic. We've got a couple of listed names, Marcus Allen and Warren Sapp. So, guys, the college works a little bit differently. It's not an 8-spot divisional break. Instead, it's just an 8-spot team break. So if you get the first spot, you're going to be looking for Wyoming and LSU, a.k.a. you're going to be looking for Josh Allen. Underneath that, we got Penn State and Miami, Alabama, Utah State, and Purdue. You get the point. So whatever you line up to, those are the 3 teams or 2 teams that you're going to get in this break. But the Wyoming Josh Allen is still alive, guys, in that one. 6 to go in the double, 8 to go in the quad. $50, like I said, guys, full-size authentic for Antonio Gates. Only 9 boxes left. This would be a pretty easy attack here for the $50 mark. Other than that, let's talk jerseys. Cheapest entry point, $27 here. We are looking for Bruce Smith, Troy Polamalu, Jim Kelly. We're looking for Champ Bailey, Baker Mayfield, Warren Moon, Tyreek Hill, Bo Nix, and Aiden Hutchinson. I like that Aiden Hutchinson jersey, by the way. The kind of black with the blue that really, really pops on it. So a lot of really cool headliners still out there. Bruce Smith, a guy we don't see that often, so you can definitely attack that. David Njoku and Thurman Thomas, both available here on the listed headliner section. $27 for your jerseys. Moving on down, mini helmets. Last but not least, $50 for a double box break here in the minis. I believe we have a personal to do too in the minis, so we'll talk about that here in just a second. But we are still looking for the Madden 03 cover athlete, Marshall Faulk. We got Emmitt Smith still out there too. Luke Kuechly on the standard Panther mini helmet. We're also looking for George Kittle and Jared Allen. I just got caught off because I was looking at that Warren Moon. I think that's the first Rave mini I've seen of the Seahawks, which is pretty cool. Has already been hit though, so congrats to whoever won that. But George Kittle, Jared Allen still out there. Luke Kuechly, Emmitt Smith. You can still double up Marshall Faulk and George Kittle, so that's good. Michael Vick also could be a double up opportunity, whether it's with Emmitt Smith in the NFC East if he's on an Eagle, or it's with Luke Kuechly in the NFC South if Michael Vick is on a Falcon. So that's everything we got cooking here at Ultimate Autographs, guys. I'm going to drop in some breaks real quick, including the 1 in 4 quad box break. That is 3 to go. Boom. Again, you can win 3 custom helmets in one go potentially with that, which is pretty insane. Also drop in the 1 in 4 single. That's 3 spots to go.
But I'll say the Vault Quad's an excellent get into.
Absolutely. 6 spots to go there. I'm actually going to drop in the double. It's 5 spots
5
to go
there, yeah.
And then I'll drop in the diamond double. I believe that's also 5 spots
And
to
the
go.
quad. The Diamond Quad, I think, is 5 to go as well.
Yeah, we could do both of those.
So lots of different breaks we can attack, ladies and gentlemen. And, you know, like you were just talking about with the jerseys, you know, when you're scrolling across that break page, I get it. There's a lot of different price points and, you know, a lot of overwhelming things that can happen. But if you just want to test the water, right? You want to dip the toes in, $27 in the jerseys, ladies and gentlemen. Autographed, authenticated, custom jerseys. Lots of fantastic names that you just showed right there, right? Just imagine, like Bruce Smith. We don't even get him all that often.
Oh.
But Bruce Smith,
Dude's a
on
dog.
an autograph, 200 sacks or 196. It's one of those.
No, I
It's
think it's over 200, isn't it?
It's.
Let's see.
Again, I don't think that's gonna be broken.
He's got
200 on the dot.
200 on the dot.
Flat.
200
bill.
flat.
2 bills. 2 bills on sacks. Pun intended.
Yeah, I mean, 11 Pro Bowls. He's one of the best defensive players of all time.
All-Pro.
Yeah.
That's insane.
He's a Hall of Famer in 2 different decades, 2-time Defensive Player of the Year winner. Yeah, dude is one of the best linebackers of all
43
time.
forced
Or
fumbles.
one of the best pass rushers of all time.
43 forced fumbles.
That's crazy.
Now, question. If you force a fumble, does it count as a sack too?
Yeah.
I think
if
so,
it's,
right?
If
Like,
it's,
'cause obviously
if it's on the
probably-
quarterback, obviously.
I'm guessing it's the strip sack. I'm guessing he got a few of those, right?
9, 10, 11, 12. 13 times he had over 10 sacks in the season.
That's 130 right there.
That's brutal. That is brutal. You know where he went to college? Don't look. Don't look.
I'm
Don't-
not.
Don't scroll up.
I'm down here on the page. Oh, I didn't even look. Where did he go to school?
I'll give you a hint.
Can I get a conference?
It's not a very good hint. No, you know you can't get a conference
Oh. So Power 5.
for a couple of different
So it's
reasons.
Power 5.
It's Power 5.
Okay.
Somebody. I'm not going to give you that big of a hint. Somebody in the break room went to this school. That's I can see
On
on
the
the
board?
On the board. And I'll give you a hint. It's on the right board.
Okay.
That doesn't really narrow it down.
It doesn't, but give me a second here.
All right. In the meantime, guys, personals, we got Tom Walls. Let me know, Tom, if you're out there, man. All I need for you is a number for your mini personal, guys. He got this one free via the SIG Club. So if you're not a part of the SIG Club, I'm going to drop that in there. Make sure you sign up. You can be like Tom and start getting yourself some free items just for playing, gift cards as well, all sorts of cool stuff. You start earning right away. Every single time you guys play in the breaks, you start earning and racking up these points. So make sure you're part of the SIG Club and you can get like Tom and end up with a free mini in the personals section.
Where did Jared Allen go to school?
I'll give you a hint. I don't know, so therefore that's not.
It's not it.
It's not Jared Allen.
It's not it. Man. Was it Penn State?
Not Penn State.
Was it Miami?
It was not Miami.
Pitt?
Not Pitt. All right, I'll give you a
Not
conference.
Georgia.
I'll give you a conference.
I don't think it's Georgia.
It's not the SEC.
Okay.
It's not the Big Ten.
ACC?
It's the ACC.
Was it Boston College?
Not Boston College.
Oh
You're getting
my
closer.
gosh.
You're getting warmer. Geographically, you got colder, I think, but
But well, first of all, the ACC is countrywide.
yeah.
Okay.
You're on the right side of the country. You are in the right country.
Oh man.
Out of context, you've really narrowed it down.
Yeah.
You ever played GeoGuessr?
Oh, that game is wild.
I love GeoGuessr. I'm always wrong. I'm like,
always
this,
wrong, yeah,
this
I'm
is
not-
backwoods
This is
Florida
not
for
even
sure.
close. This
I'm
is
like,
not
I'm
even
in
close.
Norway. It really looks like backwoods Florida.
ACC.
We have not had a single chat yet, by the way. Where is
Wow,
everybody?
That is strange.
25 people watching. Say hello. It's Monday. Wake up. Wake up. Time for breaks. Time to have fun. 5 or less to go in like 4 or 5
Clemson?
different series. Not Clemson.
I don't see Clemson on the board.
We've had this helmet in the room
In college.
in college with the player usually that's on the board on this helmet. It's not a very I think that's the only player we get from this college, generally speaking, like on the in the college series. We probably have had others, but
Is it Virginia Tech?
Virginia Tech. Va Tech is correct. Bruce Smith attended
Michael
Va
Vick.
Tech.
Yeah, I was thinking
Michael Vick
that was
in the
one
mini
of my
helmets.
first guesses. I was like, Virginia Tech? Why does that sound?
It's right.
It's right.
It's right. That's why it sounds.
So it sounds right, yeah. I'm usually okay because me and my cousins love to play the game. Like, whenever you say a player's name, like Roscoe Parrish, out of.
I have no idea.
I know. But like that,
Oklahoma.
That's the general game. Where's Roscoe Parrish?
I'm guessing Oklahoma.
Texas?
Oh, Miami should have.
Miami?
Honestly, I should have known that.
No, you shouldn't have. You're not good at that. That's not your
No,
game.
you're right. That's not my
That's
strength.
not your game.
That's not my strength. It's never been my strength. I've never claimed it was
Yeah,
my strength.
exactly. I'm generally okay at it.
I'm gonna add a little something because it's a more expensive break. Let's call it a times 2 wheel spin for the 1 and 4. So
I like it.
whatever it lands on, you're gonna double the amount, and we'll call it $50 on like the absolute minimum. So if you get like a 4 instead of getting $8, you'll get $50. So worst case scenario, somebody's getting $50. But if you get $100, you'll get $200 instead. Hey guys, trying to watch you guys and get some work done. Hope my boss doesn't come into my office, says Mad Bomber.
Put that earbud in.
Well, we appreciate you coming in. What's up, Blueberry? That's not funny.
I find it hilarious.
I don't know why. What's the best break to play right now? In my opinion, it's the 1 and 4, but
But if you want to get a break done, the vault doubles 4 to go.
Vault doubles 4 to go. Yeah, we'll show off both of those, but I know they can't miss 1 and 4. Obviously, a pricier break. That's why the wheel spin's now a times 2 wheel spin. But we are still looking for 3 custom helmets. Breece Hall, Peyton Manning, and Jim Brown, all custom flexes still alive. The Nature Boy, Ric Flair, Nikola Jokic still out there as well as Todd Helton, Ken Griffey Jr., Tyson Fury, the triple signed Bird, McHale, and Parrish, plus Karl Malone. And a lot of the listed guys, too. Michael Irvin, Bob Gibson, Paul Pierce, Shaquille O'Neal, Ray Bork, and Bo Jackson. So those are all still out there and available. But as Steven mentioned, we're 4 to go here in the double. 186 a spot. We are still looking for Terrell Davis on the flex, the Barry Sanders ripped flex, Tony Gonzalez, Joe Montana, Jim Kelly, and Micah Parsons. 3 speed flexes left in the vault in the last 18 boxes. So 1 in 6 chance just at flexes right now in the vault. We're also looking for Frank Gore and Ricky Williams. And 3 vault keys up to $300. So $300, $200, and $100. It's an 11 and 18 chance at vault keys and headliners. Other than that, the practice squad, it's not really close, but there is a full-size authentic Antonio Gates left in the last 9 boxes,
Right.
plus Emmitt Smith and Aaron Jones and Kyron Williams. So pretty good odds there. Not a bad spot to go, but no problem. Up to 31 people watching. What's up, guys?
Let's go, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, 3 to go on the 1 and 4 quad, 3 to go on the 1 and 4 single, 4 to go on the vault double, 5 to go on the quad for the diamonds and the double diamonds. So we are like 5 breaks that are pretty close. I did the helmets with Ray Lewis and them. My boys and I are just now getting into the collecting stuff. Wanted a chance at good autographs. Well, Mad Bomber, you're in the right place, bro. I mean, when you're talking about all these different series at these low price points, I mean, seriously, even in the double box break, 186 here. This is 186 for an authentic helmet of this caliber, like a Tony Gonzalez or Joe Montana, is insane, right?
It's insane.
You get a custom Speedflex Barry Sanders for 186. Insane, especially with the opportunity to, like, let's just say you win Barry Sanders and then you win a replica helmet filler that has the $300 vault key in it. You're actually going to get paid to take Barry Sanders and a replica helmet autographed. You're going to end up with more money than what you started with. So this is the place to be, man. Who's your favorite team, Mad Bomber? Let me know. First time I'm seeing that.
That's a
name.
great way to start right there. Is who's your favorite team?
Yeah, 'cause
Then we can, guide you in which break. Because not every break has every team, right? I'm sorry, in terms of headliners. But certain teams have fantastic names that are the mystery names that we don't know the rest of.
Yes.
So,
Anyone else want to do a 1 and 4 single? We should, man. We should. Again, we'll show off these videos. This Jim Brown is insane. This is one of the most insane Jim Brown helmets we've ever had. Again, I mean, it's the sad truth, but when somebody passes away, the value on the autographs go up because that's everything that's out there is all there's ever going to be. And especially when you're talking about something like this, there cannot be a lot of this helmet out there. You know what I mean? I'm not saying this is a 1-of-1 necessarily, but it's probably one of a very limited amount, very, very valuable helmet, worth a heck of a lot more than every single price point we have, even that $700 price point in the quad box break for this Jim Brown. But it doesn't stop there with the Peyton Manning still out there too. This glossy helmet with the Hall of Fame inscription. I love the split on the face mask, by the way. But you got the Colts Hall of Fame, Broncos Hall of Fame. I'll pause it here on a second. Look at this face mask split. You see this blue and orange? You know it would be sick. Do you know where I'm going with this? A visor split?
oh, that'd be
That'd be pretty insane. I don't think can it be done? Surely, right?
if you could do it.
A visor split?
I feel like they're able to do it like downwards, but I'd be sick if they can go like, side to side or side by side.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If they
That'd
could
be
do
nuts.
it like this side is blue and that side is orange, that'd be crazy. I love too, though, they did mix up the clip. So you got the Colts clip on that side, Broncos clip on the other side. I mean, this is a well put together helmet, man. Super Bowl champ here, Hall of Fame, another Super Bowl championship for the Sheriff, one of the best of all time in the regular season. And of course, Brees Hall still out there too. Didn't get a video of this one, but still got an inscription on here, hand painted on the side. Very, very sweet.
I will say this. I think Mad Bomber is in the right place. So he's a Vikings fan.
Okay.
Youngest son is an Eagles fan.
Go Birds.
Go Birds. Oldest son is a Seahawks fan, also a bird aviation team. And middle son is a Vikings fan like him, but we love several older players. So put some respect on Steve Largent's name, huh?
Yeah, Steve Largent.
Ron
Yeah.
Yari,
Ron Yari.
Purple People Eaters.
You had me on a transition. Okay, you brought me back because I was going to say Steve Largent is a guy we can see in the Diamonds as a filler hit. Ron Yari will not be, but the Purple People Eaters, if we get all the autographs, that could be a filler hit in the Diamonds.
That's true.
But yeah, a lot of all those teams, man. Vikings, obviously, we see Adrian Peterson, Randy Moss, Chris Carter, Dante Culpepper, JJ McCarthy. The list goes on and on and on for Viking stuff. Justin Jefferson, did I say him? We get him too. Jordan Addison, all those guys. Eagles too. Saquon Barkley. I guess older players. Let's talk Randall Cunningham, Ron Jaworski, Vince Papali.
Viking and Cunningham specifically, Viking and Eagle.
Yeah, we get both of them. Both of them on both of those.
Warren Moon's in the Diamonds for the Seahawks, maybe?
Good point. And obviously he was on that Rave mini for the Seahawks in the mini helmet. So maybe a Rave authentic in the Diamonds.
Ooh, that'd be sick.
He is a secondary headliner, so could see. I think they can, but don't call me Shirley, says Josh.
I will not do that.
But yeah, man, you're in the right spot for sure. A lot of Vikings and Eagles and Seahawks across the board, man, especially old school, new school. I'm trying to look right now and see where. I mean, old school players, Bruce Smith, Jim Kelly, Warren Moon, all those guys are in the jerseys. Jim Kelly, Terrell Davis in the vault. Tony Gonzalez, he's not really that old school, but you get the point. Warren Sapp, Marcus Allen in the college still. Tim Brown. Let's talk Diamonds real quick. 5 to go in the quad, 5 to go in the double, Mr. Convey. There's only 11 boxes left, guys. It's all Authentics and Speed Flexes. Jordan Love and Aaron Donald, both still out there and alive on full-size Authentics. One of the best quarterbacks in the game and one of the best defensive linemen to ever play the game, period, especially at that D-tackle position for Aaron Donald. Dude's an absolute stud. 2 listed headliners as well. We have Warren Moon. We were just talking about him. Again, that could be on a Seattle Seahawk, could be on a Chief, could be on a Viking, could be on an Oiler. We get a lot of different ways we see Warren Moon. And Antonio Gates as well. So 4 headliners, 11 boxes, but Mr. Convey knows better than anybody. That and more section, definitely up for some interpretation, definitely up for some controversy as to being like, how is that name not a listed name or a photo name? We have seen that before, 100%. Boys are wanting Ray Lewis, Barry Sanders. My youngest son plays center, and so we were trying to find Jason Kelsey stuff. Great news. We get all 3 of those guys. Jason Kelsey, definitely a little bit more rare. He doesn't sign all that often. He's starting to get into a little bit more now that he's retired. But he almost had the Pat McAfee approach for a long time where he's like, he only likes to sign personal autographs. He didn't really like to go to signings, but he's kind of changed that attitude post-retirement. So we have been starting to see Jason Kelsey a little bit more.
Nice check.
Yeah, right. Ray Lewis is a guy we definitely get all the time. We get him on some sick chrome flexes too and whatever else. Right now, no Ray Lewis, but there is a chance he could be an and more hit in that Diamond series. But I mean, here you see that Adrian Peterson, by the way, that we had. It's gone, but that thing was sick. Other than that, Barry Sanders is a guy you can get right now in this Vault series, right? And I'm guessing that's the one he's already in. But this sick Barry Sanders speed flex, man, this thing is crazy. I love I don't see a lot of logo changes, and this looks pretty seamless the way they did it.
Yeah, right.
How it's like blue to black to blue again, and then the logo to match it in the back. This is, like I said, just a really well put together helmet. I love the look of this thing. Ripped on the standard with this kind of black and white logo, blue visor for, in my opinion, the greatest running back to ever play the game. And he is still out there. That's a great series to play in that Vault series, 100%.
Full size lids. Yeah, I'd say that's the name of the game. Name of the game, best bang for your buck. The Vault has a mixture of reps, Authentics, and Speed Flexes, but some of those reps have Vault keys. And those Vault keys, I think Yeah, the big one's still out there. $300.
The second biggest one too, 200
Yep,
bucks,
200.
and the lowest is gone. The lowest was 50, so literally the three highest values are
highest
still
are
out
left.
there.
Yep,
It's
exactly.
11 and 18 chance at a vault key or a boat order listed headliner. Great series to play.
And
I think the
let's-
vault and the can't miss would be my two picks for the things to attack. If we are looking for lower end breaks, the fact that there's an authentic helmet you can get for 50 bucks in the practice squad, definitely worth it in my opinion. Antonio Gates, especially when your misses are Emmitt Smith, Aaron Jones, and Kyron Williams.
I would say these are the misses, not misses, but these are some of the names that came out of the vault yesterday that were not listed in. Well, Derwin James, he was a listed name, but J.K. Dobbins, Kenneth Gainwell, some of those guys that would.
Kenneth Gainwell?
Kenneth Gainwell.
Wow, I didn't know we had Kenneth Gainwell.
On it was sick. It was like they had the Eagles wing on one side and the Super Bowl logo on the other side. It was a sweet looking helmet.
I'm going to have to hit up whoever won that.
You might have to contact, where'd he go?
That's a sick helmet. Yeah, so
Shane Huckabee.
Shane, hit me up. That's sick. 30 people watching, guys, acting or trying to decide what we get into. We are 5 or less to go in a bunch of different series. This is a stretch of a transition, but I want to get to it. So the 1 and 4, obviously, you get a bunch of different stuff. We have great football helmets. Brees Hall, Peyton Manning, Jim Brown, all on Rip Speed Flexes. Baseball is well represented in there with Todd Helton and Ken Griffey Jr. Still got the triple sign basketball with Larry Bird, Karl Malone, and Robert Parrish. And then you got that and more section, right? You got names like Ric Flair and Tyson Fury. However, there is some golf stuff that could be found in there, which gets me to the transition I wanted to get to, which is talking about the Masters. What a finish, man, on Sunday. If you were watching, absolute roller coaster finish. And in my opinion, couldn't have ended better for Rory McIlroy, who has been chasing not only a major championship, but the career Grand Slam for the better part of over a decade and has come so close so many different times and has experienced just the heartbreak, like the lowest of lows of kind of getting your name dragged through the mud that you can't be a finisher and whatever else. And to have to come back every single week to try again and try again. Like, golf is a mentally draining game, man, especially at that level. And for Rory McIlroy to go out, finish, pick himself up after missing that putt to win, go play a playoff hole, and get the darn thing done. I mean, you could see it, right? When he collapsed, I mean, everything was just pouring out of him at that point.
Right.
It was, I don't know. In my opinion, as a golf fan, it's the biggest moment I can remember since Tiger Woods winning the Masters in, 2017 or whatever it was.
The last time he won it?
The last time he won it. 2019. Thank you, Nicolette. Yeah, so that was 10 years apart, by the way, from his last major. And it was about 10 years apart from Rory's last major as well. So it was interesting, the correlation there. But only the 6th ever to be a Grand Slam champion in golf. And the first since Tiger Woods. So pretty awesome.
As a non-golf fan, it was fun to watch.
Sunday
that much,
was a
yeah.
roller coaster, man. I'll
I
tell you
had
what.
no idea what was happening in it. And then I saw the board and I was like, I feel bad for Justin Rose, though.
Justin Rose came out like a madman. I thought he was gone, and then he just made like 3 big
Didn't
putts.
he shoot like -6 yesterday or something? Under
Yeah, I don't know,
600?
something really
It was
good.
a push. It was a push to make that happen. And yeah, no, well, good for Rory. That is a big time win.
Yeah, absolutely. So, all that just to say there is golf stuff too in there. If you're a golf junkie like me and Nicolette, what's up, gents? From Jay Hammy, how you doing, man? I did the double box mini at $50. Just thought I would start small and see what we got. That ain't a bad decision there,
Not a
Mad
bad
Bomber.
choice.
Especially considering with the mini helmets, you know, it's $50 for 2 chances to win, right? It's a double box break, so you could win twice. The Warren Moon is gone, which is a pretty sick lid for you. I believe the Ray Lewis is also gone. So unfortunately, those 2 are gone. However, Marshall Falk still out there. Emmitt Smith still out there. So there's a couple of nice classic running backs for your collection. Luke Kuechly as well. George Kittle and Jared Allen. So there's plenty of big hits, including a Viking there with Jared Allen. So he's still in the money for some cool stuff. Michael Vick still out there as well. Went to the same college as Bruce Smith,
He did.
as we have found out now. But yeah, 3 to go in the quad and the single for the 1 and 4, 4 to go in the double for the 1 and 4, 4 to go in the vault double, and 5 to go in the diamond quad and the diamond double, guys. Let's attack some of these breaks and let's get it going. We do have the Gatorade taste test today as well. I'm surprising you this time around. I'm surprising you.
Okay.
I've got them in the
excited.
room. Don't look
Mike-
there.
Oh, it's in there.
It's in there.
It's not in the fridge.
It's not in the fridge. I was too excited. I had to hide them. I'm not going to go run out and get them, and I don't want you to go get them. This is the flavors we are doing today.
Flavors.
I've never seen before.
Citrus cooler.
I've never once seen these flavors in the history of
Did you pull out Citrus
Gatorade.
cooler?
I'm not. I'm just going to leave it at that.
Goat's fave.
I'm just going to leave it at that. I have not seen it. I don't have that Gainwell, but I do have that Jalen Hurts Super Bowl Eagles lid.
That's an option.
That might be a little out of my price range.
I'm more of a Kenneth Gainwell guy.
That sounds sick. I do love Kenny Gainwell, and I'm sad he's no longer an Eagle, but he did get
Where'd he go?
Carolina, maybe?
They always sign your guys' people.
I don't know if it was Carolina. Steelers. I was about to say
okay.
my second guess was Pittsburgh. And they need a running back, so I'm guessing he's going to get.
Is Warren? Are they running
I'm guessing it's Warren, but I think Kenny will probably get some.
Gainwell
I'll cut you a great. Okay, we can talk. It doesn't hurt to talk.
I just need to see a number.
Yeah, right. Yeah. I don't remember what we were talking about. Yeah. Mad Bomber, I've got a Ray Lewis camo authentic for sale and trade if you're interested. I also have I don't know why it started out, but Barry Sanders on a good old gold Heisman lid, excuse me. And there's his email if you want to hit up Mr.
Sanders?
Cummings. Harry
Is it
Sanders.
Harry Sanders.
What a scam. I got Harry Sanders. Nothing. It's just Kyrie Irving. It always brings me back to that. And I'm just like, best and stupidest nickname ever. Kyrie Irving.
I love those videos.
Oh,
I love those videos so much.
WNBA, by the way, could be represented in the break room. I know we've had Sabrina Ionescu before on the
Sue Bird.
Sue Bird. Yeah, we've had some of that.
we had
Caitlin
Rihanna
Clark.
Stewart?
I think we've had Caitlin Clark
had her
once too on a
before,
jersey.
yeah.
She was a photoed headliner. She should be. Man, we were looking it up. Was it you and I talking about this?
Paige Buchers.
Paige Beckers.
Beckers, sorry.
Yeah. Paige, I think we talked about this last week. Like the class that came up where it was Caitlin Clark, Angel Reese, Paige Beckers, Cardoso, and Cameron
Kyrie
Brink.
Irving? No.
Cameron Brink. Those all 5-star recruits.
Yeah.
All coming in at the same time. I mean, they had to have been looking at that and saying, oh my God. If
Yeah,
even
right.
like 2 of these girls live up to the hype, like, and all 5 of them, I think, have lived up to the hype. Yeah.
I think Paige and Caitlin are the best.
Paige is a dog.
Yeah.
I
I've
still
always
think
been a fan of
Caitlin.
Paige.
I think Caitlin's still miles better than the next best person. That's just my opinion. But Paige is a dog.
I will agree with that, but only because of injuries.
Yeah. Well, Paige had to come back from ACL.
Paige was number 1 in the class for a reason.
Paige is a dog.
She was insane.
And yeah,
in high school.
Cameron Brink's good too. I feel bad she got hurt because she was having a great season.
Yeah.
But yeah, you still got Juju Watkins down there.
Angel Reese double. I just love her.
I'm not here for the Angel Reese slander personally.
I'm not here for the slander, but it is kind of funny. It is kind of funny.
I think her abilities get underestimated so much because you just see those compilation videos.
I think
and I'm just
rebounding
like,
is a very important part of the game.
uh-oh. Nicolette doesn't agree with me. I can already tell by her
I'm
facial
just saying, I
expression.
think rebounding is a very important part of the game. It's the talk behind it, though, that is what makes it hilarious.
Yeah, no, I mean, listen, she says
that is what it is.
she says some things that are just not true. I'll 100% agree with that. But
So does Brandon Combs, but
yeah, well, he got me just a smidge excited last year because he was like, I think the White Sox are going to surprise people. They're going to win the AL Central, and they had literally one of the worst seasons in MLB history. So thanks
we
for
were
that,
talking
BC.
yesterday about the triple sign Celtics ball in the 1 and 4, and Robert Parrish.
We can't do this.
Robert Parrish is one of the autographs on there.
This one right here.
And Ricky, one of the first times he ever broke here in the room when he was recently new, said he was a top 5 center of all time. And I was walking in to do my shift that day, and I heard him say that, and I was like, whoa.
No.
Whoa. Did Brandon just say that? He's doing it with Brandon.
We got a few
He's
things
like-
wrong here.
He's like, no, I said it. And I was like, that's just not true.
What was the...
I wasn't even sure if it was a top 5 center on the Bulls team he was on.
Dang. I'm trying to remember what... I can't remember the player, but I said he was the best to ever wear this number.
Oh, yeah. Adrian Dantley?
Is that who it was? I can't remember who it was.
Adrian Dantley. And
Was he
like,
33 or
Yeah,
whatever?
33.
And then somebody's like, Larry Bird was 33. I'm like, he was the second. And by the end, he was like the 7th best ever. Everybody kept saying, I'm like, all right, yep, you're
Abdul-Jabbar was on
right.
there.
You're right. Yep. Okay, yeah, I guess he wore 33. It's just like, he's one of the best. Got to broaden the statement
I've
now.
definitely learned that in my time here at Ultimate Autographs, right? Like, I'm like, yeah, you just got to generalize.
Yeah, there's always
The statements
there's
little
always
bit
a
more.
bigger fish.
There's always a bigger fish.
Bro, speaking of that, have you ever watched, not Deadliest Catch, but it's River Monsters?
Yeah, I've seen a few episodes of that.
I was just watching this compilation last night before I went to bed of just like these monsters he's pulling out of the river.
Sounds like a real good thing to do before you go to sleep.
Yeah, I'm all right with it. There's some crazy fish, man. There's some weird fish down below.
Again, we talked about it last week. That ocean, man.
Yeah, it's a scary place.
That's a scary place.
What up, Chacom? If you guys can pull that AJ Brown for me, I might be the hero for the Eagles, son. Oof. In the minis.
Unfortunately, he's not there.
Yeah.
He will be there. Now, I will say this, Mad. I will say this.
What's up, Chacom?
Last 1 and 4, AJ Brown was a full-size authentic, not even listed name, and or our item. But I will also say this: odds are, is once we do close out those minis, which are 15 to go, AJ Brown will definitely be back in the room.
AJ Brown
is a frequent visitor here.
He's everywhere.
Yeah.
Chacom won the AJ mini, so there you go.
There you go.
Shout out Chacom. Nice job, man. Yeah, the AJ Brown, he comes in all shapes and sizes. We get him on jerseys, we get him on minis, we get him on diamonds, full-size authentics. He comes everywhere.
Well, this is here. So, Mad, you're in that mini, right? Maybe you land in the NFC West and you pull that George Kittle. A deal can be made.
Yeah.
Chacom says, I'm hunting for the Kittle.
Yeah, Chacom is a big 49er fan. So he's only looking really for 49er stuff. So, as Steven just said, win the George Kittle in the minis. Maybe you can talk to our boy Chacom. Good dude. Many trades in the break room. So he maybe can work out a deal for that AJ Brown. I don't want to speak for him, but I'm guessing he might be willing to listen to that deal.
I'm guessing the table will be set for a discussion.
Yes. I think it's at least worth a discussion. It doesn't hurt to talk. Mm-hmm. That's what I always tell people when I want something in fantasy. Just like, it doesn't hurt to talk.
Why? So you can rob Pelinka them?
We are doing awful in fantasy, by the way.
God, it's just baseball. It's the way it goes.
It's like I want to make moves, but it's like
Baseball.
Like Dylan Cruz is one that's doing really bad. Alec Boehm is doing really bad. I'm like, it's too early to make moves, right?
Baseball.
Like I've made a few, but
Baseball.
I'm actually 0-3 in both of mine.
Yeah, but next year the team could be great because Alec Boehm's having a bounce back year, you know?
Hopefully. What's his face has done pretty good for us though.
Ellie De La Cruz?
Yeah, obviously. But
Obviously.
Hassan Dominguez is off to a pretty good start.
That's what he does.
Yeah, he's off to a pretty good
Again,
start.
this is about the future. Dylan Cruz will bounce back. I am not concerned about him.
No, I hope so. Yeah, I'm not either. I mean, I'm not going to drop him.
No,
I actually got it on personal mini. And he would totally trade. So there you go. He is faithful to the Bay through and through. Just sent a package out to Mr. Mario today. Nice. Nice.
Was PCA available in the draft, or did your friend keep him?
No, he got kept.
Makes sense.
He got kept. Let's mix up this chase, I guess, a little bit more even. Let's just add all breaks done by, let's call it 130.
130? Yeah, that works.
So it'll be 2 different wheel spins for this. So it's even more reason to play the 1 and 4.
Yeah.
So it's going to be all breaks done by 130, anything we do. Anything we get into, as long as it gets done by 130, you'll be included in the chase wheel spin. If you get in the 1 and 4 and that closes before 130, you're going to be in a wheel spin ×2 by yourselves, and you're going to be in the all breaks done by 130. So you can get up to $300 by playing in the 1 and 4 right now.
That's true.
So there you go. 1250, 40 minutes, guys. 130. Let's get this done. Start breaking into these things. Again, we have a bunch of stuff that is close. So this shouldn't be that big of an ask. 3 to go in the quad box break for the 1 and 4. 3 to go in the single box break for the 1 and 4. 6 to go in the vault quad. If we close up the quad, every single person that's in there gets their name in ×4 into that chase wheel spin. Double, you get your name in ×2. 4 to go in the vault quad. 5 to go, or 4 to go in the vault double. 5 to go in the diamond quad. 5 to go in the diamond double. We are really close on a lot of series, guys. Let's get her done. I would talk trade. He is on a hunt for anyone from the Eagles. I'm doing an auction for Saquon Barkley, but I doubt I go that high. Yeah, man, this is the place to win Saquon Barkley because we've had Saquon Barkley as low as like $50 if he's in a practice squad, in less than $100 if he's in a diamond, and we've had him on like chrome flexes and Super Bowl helmets and all sorts of crazy stuff. Another guy that's a pretty mainstay here in the break room recently on Eagle stuff, and as an Eagle fan, I can tell you, love me some Saquon Barkley.
Absolutely.
Saquon Barkley is a dog. I saw a video.
I also do want to take credit that I was ahead of the Saquon Barkley train as an Eagle before Colin.
Okay, that is true. I was about to say before me, I think a lot of people were high on him. I was probably
You
the
were the
minority
only one
then.
that I know of that was not high.
I just
On him going with an offensive
listen.
line.
I've completely changed my viewpoint.
He
on
did
it,
change the
for the
viewpoint
record. For the record,
after the second touchdown in the first game.
yeah. Just saying, what I was worried about was they were paying him a lot of money
For the amount of carries they were giving the previous.
for the amount of carries they were giving the year before, for having DeAndre Swift, who was not very much criminally underused in Philadelphia. But then also the injury history for Saquon, where I'm just like, did they just pay him that much money to, like, what if he tears his ACL in the first week? And he didn't. And obviously he's the best running back in the NFL after last season, and I've completely changed my tune. The dude is a dog.
You changed it quickly, too.
Yeah.
You're like, I've seen enough.
Have a handful of Eagles: Darius Slay, Jalen Carter, Deshaun Jackson. So there you go. If you want to hit up Sean, my cousin turned me on to you guys. He has a huge collection. Who's your cousin? What's left in the vault, Jay Hammy? A lot, bro. Other than the practice squad, I think, or not practice squad, the 1 and 4. This is probably the series to play. 3 speed flexes still alive in the last 18 boxes. Terrell Davis, Barry Sanders, and Jim Kelly. So 2 of them are custom flexes, and then that Terrell Davis still out there with the sick visor. 2 authentic helmets, too. Tony Gonzalez and Joe Montana. We also have a replica helmet of Micah Parsons. So there's 6 photoed headliners in 18 boxes, 1 in 3 chance at just the photoed headliners. Throw in that there's a Frank Gore and a Ricky Williams still out there as well here in the vault. This would be a good one for Matt Baumer to play. I know he's trying to hop in and, ease his way in with the minis. But the fact that you have a Frank Gore here that you can hit, you've got the Barry Sanders speed flex that's out there. This is a sick helmet right here, bro. And then there are 3 vault keys still alive, too, and it's the top 3 values, $300, $200, and $100. So, again, you play in this quad box break, you can win this Barry Sanders helmets, potentially. You might be able to get, who am I trying to say? I'm looking at the wrong thing. One of these guys.
One of these guys.
Yeah, even if it's a filler hit or a couple of filler hits, and one of them has a ticket that's $300.
Yeah.
It has the vault key. You're only going to pay $72 for, 2-3 helmets, one of them being this Barry
If
Sanders.
you're talking about like the NFC North in terms of names that we've seen come with a vault key, Dante Culpepper replica, that's possible.
Aaron Jones, maybe.
Aaron Jones, absolutely.
Yeah, you just never know,
You
man.
never know. Jim McMahon.
Basically, it's an 11 and 18 chance at headliners and vault keys with 3 speed flexes still alive. So it's definitely good. Appreciate the kind words, Jacob. He said, awesome, Matt. This is an awesome break room. The UA rules. Yeah, man. We love to, give you guys some cheap breaks and a lot of sick memorabilia for those prices, right? And this is a great community to kind of add back to that and send it back to these guys in the chat. A lot of really good people in here that very fair, like root for each other, which is great. And also do a great job of, trading and gifting and whatever else. So you have found the right place, man. You have found the right place. But yeah, let me know who your cousin is. Be interested to know. And let's get a break done, guys. 4 or less to go in the 1 and 4 on all 3 breaks. 4 to go in the playbook, vault double. 5 to go in the diamond quad. 5 to go in the diamond single. The diamonds, by the way, still have Jordan Love and Aaron Donald in the last 11 boxes. We're also looking for Warren Moon and Antonio Gates. So 4 in 11 chance at a photoed or listed headliner. But the other 7 names are going to be pretty sick, too. Beep. Beep. I don't even know if that's picked up on
Sorry,
camera.
I'm just lining up the rhythm.
It's not getting picked up. I was looking on here. Oh, yeah. No, you're good. You're good. Do you know his name? Because his name pops up.
Yeah,
on.
like his name that would probably show up in his, shipping address.
Yeah, we don't need his handle. I think we
Yeah,
just
because
need
we
to know
don't
his
send
name.
it to your username, which would be hilarious, by the way.
That would be funny.
The mail's like, Mad Bomber.
Yeah, right. Oh, maybe they do hear the beeping. Josh said the beeping is soothing. 6 to go in the mini helmets, too, guys. So we could see that one, too, for the Mad Bomber getting his first break. The beeping has stopped. Now I don't know what to do with my life.
Oh, I'm so confused.
Do I know my cousin's name? I do
All
know
right,
my
Jay,
cousin's
obvious.
name.
All right, Jay. Grumpy a little bit, huh?
No, he's got a Bears logo or a Packers logo now. I don't think he used to have that.
Yeah, G for Grumpy.
Who are the most fun teams to watch? Let's rank all 30.
In baseball?
Dang it.
Can you guess who's last?
Oh, they ranked it on a 10-point scale.
Did they say base running? Does that say base running?
Okay, so young talent is 10-point scale. The rest is 5. Come on, dude. They have better than 2
He
on
said,
young
don't
talent.
know if I can give out his name. He works for the FBI.
Oh, okay. Well, you
Well,
don't
then,
have to do
yeah,
that.
never mind, no.
Yeah, fair enough.
I mean, you could have just said his name without mentioning that he's is it Peanut Tillman? No, I'm just kidding. Says, Steven, let me be mean to Colin. It's my thing filling in for Josh Andres. Did you guys work out a trade on that?
Dang, dude, the Cubs are way up here. They're 4th.
The thing with us, though, is like what does it say? Star Power 4 or something like that?
Yeah, star power. Well, that's on a 5 scale.
Yeah, we got like solid ball players, but I mean, obviously Kyle Tucker's the man, but Phillies, yeah, that makes
You got
sense.
bonus +1 for games at Wrigley and +1 for Shota Imanaga's 91-mile-per-hour fastball and splitter combo.
Dude, they just made a fantastic commercial with him today. Did
Did
you
they?
see it, Nicolette?
Which one?
The Cubs commercial today? It's Shota singing in the shower, Go Cubs Go. Like, I'm like, this is amazing.
You can probably guess who the number 1 team is.
Should be the Dodgers.
It is the Dodgers.
Red Sox?
Red Sox are 2.
I'm sorry, but that mascot looks baked.
Yeah, what's going on here?
Dude looks
Wow.
fried.
They got a 10 on young talent, which they do
Is
a
that their
lot.
home run helmet?
I think it is, yeah.
That's awesome. I wish the Cubs would do something like that.
Well, the White Sox got to do anything to not be 30th. We can pass Colorado.
Yeah, but Colorado's got a great ballpark. Have you ever been to Colorado's ballpark?
They got to. This is so cruel. +2 for the possibility they could chase their own single season loss record.
+2.
They gave them a +2 bonus for that. That they could set history.
I think you guys are already on way better pace than that team.
It's not good because they've only won like 4 games.
You just took 2 or 3 from the second best team.
They're 4-11.
Ugh.
I got to start doing it where I just put. I'm going to do it today. I'm going to put $10 on them to lose. And just roll it over. $10 every time. Go Cardinals, even though we are
wanna do
rebuilding.
is like when maybe
We get Cardinals players too, by the way. Check out that 1-4. Sorry, just plugging real quick. St. Louis, like what? Albert Pujols and Bob Gibson's actually out there in the 1-4.
he's hanging out.
Bob Gibson's in the 1-4. Why did I just forget Ozzie Smith? I was like, what the heck's the shortstop's name? We got Ozzie Smith.
Did you see that the other day? Topps, there was a Topps pack from 2019 or whatever, but they I forgot, it was like Top Star Power or something like that, but they pulled a triple signed 1-of-1 Ozzie Smith, Albert Pujols, and Yadier Molina.
Oh my God. Wow.
Also Yadi's kid's a catcher, Avi.
Avi.
And he gunned a guy out.
Jeez. That's insane.
Like, is your arm just meant to be a rifle? Like, you just out
Probably,
there
yeah.
throwing dart.
Sometimes you're just born with things.
Yep. He's like,
Got
son,
good
you
genes.
Can throw the rock.
But yeah, that Bob Gibson. Bloop. You know you're a good pitcher when they literally have to change the rules
Yep,
around
when
you.
That'd be a fun series in the 1-4, like the rule changer series.
Oh yeah.
You know, like Steph Curry would be. I don't know if they'd change the rule or game changer. Maybe a game changer series.
There you go.
Changing the rules, changing the game, like that all matters, right?
You can get the guy who should have been called for pass interference in that Rams Saints game. Yeah, technically. I don't know. I don't remember who it was, but let's get him.
Yeah.
That was the most just blatant
Raw, yeah.
Yeah. That was a weird year too. I always talk about this because that was the same
I think
year.
the Saints would have whooped the Patriots.
Well, you can go back even farther. So the Eagles played the Bears. The Bears nailed a kick, but a timeout was called. They had to kick it again, and they double doinked. The Bears should have beat the Eagles. The Eagles played the Saints, and the Eagles were driving down. They just needed to score a touchdown to win. They were at like the 10-yard line. Alshon Jeffrey, some of the most sure hands in the game. Ball goes right through his hands. The Saints intercept it and win the game. Eagles could have moved on. Then the Saints play the Rams. The Saints get that horrible pass interference call that doesn't get called. Saints should have beat the Rams. The Rams end up playing. Like, literally, there was just a chain reaction of like things that don't ever happen.
Yeah.
Where like maybe the Bears might have had a path all the way to the Super Bowl. The Eagles could have, the Saints could have, and ended up being the Rams. And respectfully, one of the worst Super Bowls I've ever seen.
For the
Rams and
grinded out
the
Patriots.
Patriots, yeah. And it was funny because a lot of people were like, people that don't like that Super Bowl just don't respect good defense. I'm like, dude, it wasn't good defense either. It was just bad offense.
I think good defense in like football and basketball, like, you know, for good defense is like 21-17. I still think that's good defense.
A good defense, to hype my own self up, the Eagles this year, like, dominated the Chiefs, like, on the defensive side of the ball. Absolutely murdered them. But I can go back even further. When Denver played Carolina, and Denver played Seattle or Carolina. I can't remember which one it was.
Well, that was good defense. Both were good. Seattle's defense.
Yeah, it was
Legion of
reversed.
Boom.
Yeah,
Legion of Boom.
yeah, exactly. But either example, opposite. I'm thinking Denver against Carolina, though, when they just steamrolled them.
Oh, that was Seahawks, though.
Seahawks
won like 44-8 or something.
steamrolled them. Yeah, and it was because the defense was so dominant, and the offense was good too.
Offense was. They're just like, okay.
Danger Russ out here doing
When
things.
one of the sides of the ball does such a great job, it just makes the other side's job more relaxing, and then that allows them to dominate. You know, it's crazy. It's crazy how it works.
Well, let's run down the break page one more time, guys. We're an hour in and we haven't done a single box.
This is confusing.
It is confusing given what's in here, and maybe we just need to be reminded what's in here. Again, guys, all breaks done by 1:30. So far, I haven't done anything. So 29 more minutes if you want to be into a Chase wheel spin. Literally, we have to fill anything, and that'll automatically apply. But let's go over the 1 and 4, guys. Again, this is a can't miss. We've got Ric Flair, Nature Boy on the robe. We've also got Nikola Jokic on the jersey. We're still looking for 3 custom speed flexes. Breece Hall, Peyton Manning, and Jim Brown. Again, in the quad box break, you can win all 3 of these in the same go, which is absolutely ridiculous. We've also got Todd Helton and Ken Griffey Jr. out there. Tyson Fury on the Everlast boxing glove. Larry Bird, Kevin McHale, and Robert Parrish, plus Karl Malone. So plenty of photoed headliners here in this one. We'll go over the videos one more time, too. This Jim Brown is absolutely insane. One of the coolest Jim Brown helmets I've ever seen in the room. It's a surprise, Alex, because I've never seen it before. He said, what is the Gatorade flavor today? I've literally never seen this flavor.
We're gonna find out.
Doing the 09 Saints bounty game against the Vikes. Vikes had 6 turnovers and almost won. That's a true statement, too. And then this helmet. I really like this one, too. I love the split chrome face mask.
I know, right?
But ripped up Colts, Broncos, Super Bowl champs, Hall of Fame patches on the back. Plenty of other listed names, too. Michael Irvin, Bob Gibson, Shaquille O'Neal, Ray Bork, and Bo Jackson all still out there. Paul Pierce still lurking as well. So, again, even in the quad, Paul Pierce, Shaquille O'Neal, and then you can win the triple signed Bird, McHale, Parrish, and Karl Malone all in the same go. So the quad could reap a lot of rewards. Again, it's a 4-spot break. You get the football spot, the basketball spot, the baseball spot, and then the everything else spot. So anything football comes out, obviously you're winning football. Same with baseball, basketball, the everything else, it's literally anything else. So, the Tyson Fury glove, the Nature Boy robe, things like that would all be the anything else spot. The vault, we went over it a little bit earlier, but just to go over it again, 3 speed flexes left in 18 boxes. Barry Sanders, Terrell Davis, and Jim Kelly. 2 of them are sick custom flexes that are still there. Tony Gonzalez and Joe Montana, full-size authentic, both still available. Plus Ricky Williams and Frank Gore. And then throw in 3 vault keys up to $300. We got $300, $200, and $100 all out there. 11 and 18 chance at vault keys or headliners. So again, if you play in the quad before this timer hits 0, if we get to a minute 30, you're getting your name in ×4 into a Chase wheel spin. Get into the double box break, you get your name in ×2 for a Chase wheel spin. And we're 4 to go in that one. I'm going to drop it in because it feels like that's definitely one we can get done. So there you go.
If we're gonna taste Gatorade, we gotta do a break.
Yeah.
Plain and simple.
We're withholding the Gatorade until then. Pump fake practice
1
squad.
and 4 too.
We got 9 boxes left. Antonio Gates is one of them. Full-size authentic helmet here on the Salute to Service Hall of Fame inscription for one of the best tight ends of all time. Emmitt Smith mini helmet is also still alive. And then we've got 2 listed headliners, Aaron Jones and Kyren Williams. What up, Julian Garcia? How you doing, brother? Hope you're having a good Monday. Let me know if you have any questions, bro. Just ran down what's in the 1 and 4, the practice squad, and the vault, but be happy to go back over it if you'd like. 5 to go in both diamonds, quad and double. 5 to go. There are 11 boxes left. Jordan Love and Aaron Donald both still available, plus 2 more listed headliners in Warren Moon and Antonio Gates. So 4 and 11 chance at photoed or listed headliners in the diamonds. College, we'll quickly go over, especially in the double, 6 spots to go. We are still looking for a Josh Allen speed flex, guys, and there's only 15 boxes left. On top of that, we're still looking for Tim Brown, Joe Montana, and Lad McConkey, all on full-size authentic helmets. Marcus Allen and Warren Sapp, both still available as well in the College Fight Song series. The last 2 breaks go to the jerseys and the minis. Jerseys are 6 spots to go. Even this one would be very easy to do to get yourself in the Chase wheel spin, right? Bruce Smith, Troy Polamalu, Jim Kelly, Champ Bailey, Baker Mayfield, Warren Moon. That's a Viking Warren Moon, by the way. Tyreek Hill, Bo Nix, and Aiden Hutchinson. Love the Aiden Hutchinson jersey on this one. That kind of black with the blue.
Oh,
very, very popped.
Is that the jersey they wore with that helmet, that new one?
I think it is, yeah.
Yeah, it's so clean.
David Njoku, who, by the way, is, I would say, an underrated tight end in the NFL. And Thurman Thomas. So a lot of big hits still out there in the jersey series. Just $27 to play in it. And then last, but certainly not least, the mini helmet, 6 spots to go, $50 for a double box break. 2 chances to win. You could double up with Marshall Faulk and George Kittle, for example. Other than that, Emmitt Smith's still out there, Luke Kuechly and Jared Allen as far as the photoed headliners. Listed headliner section, we are still looking for Michael Vick.
Do you know where David Njoku's out of?
His college?
His college, I will also say his college is on the board, the right board as well.
Oh, God.
Frequently.
Florida
Your
State, A&M, Tech, Miami,
yes. Every other one but that. Every other one.
Central Florida, Southern Florida,
Florida International.
Yeah. What? 2 to go in the vault double, guys. We're red zoning in the vault double. Let's close it up, especially in the next 23 minutes, so you guys get into the Chase wheel spin.
Florida Gulf Coast.
Yeah, right. Just like, oh my God, Miami International,
Of Ohio.
Yeah, Miami of Ohio.
Just
Like, I hate you.
Miami, Ohio? No.
Dang it. 3 to go in both of the 1 and 4s. Again, if we get one of those closed before 1:30.
Oh, that's a TikTok idea right there, Nicolette. We can literally shoot that after the show.
1 and 4 times 2 wheel spin, and you get all breaks done by 1:30. You get into 2 wheel spins. Could win up to $300 if you're playing that 1 and 4, guys. But 23 minutes to get 2 spots knocked off in that vault double. They get it. 3 speed flexes left, by the way, in that one. And that includes these 2. Which one do you like better between Barry and Jim Kelly?
Oh, Jim Kelly.
Because this one is sick, but so is
I like the red there.
the red.
I'm
Is
gonna go
cool.
with the berry because I like the all blue. I really wish that Bills logo and that Jim Kelly were in like color.
It's pretty sweet.
It's still sweet.
I might lead Jim Kelly.
I
Actually,
like the silhouette or the painting of him.
Hey, don't knock Miami of Ohio. Big Ben from
We're
there.
not
That's
knocking
right.
it. We're not knocking it. It was more of the gesture of him guessing where David Njoku's from.
I love the color change on the logo. That's something different.
Yeah.
And then obviously the logo in the back too for the Lion King, in case you didn't get that reference. The Lion King, which he inscribes a lot of times for Barry Sanders. Both are sick helmets, man.
I wish someone would like draw like Simba from Lion King on there or something.
Simba.
Yeah, something sick like that.
Ricky left the Lion King off of his top 3 favorite Disney movies. And I was
You were pissed?
I was
What
astounded.
what were his?
I was astounded.
Astounded. Well, I'm guessing like so just Toy Story, right? It's Pixar.
Toy Story's Pixar. He didn't have that in his top 3 though for Pixar either.
What are we gonna do with this guy?
I don't know. His top 3 were Aladdin. I know he had Hercules, but I can't remember what the third one was. But it wasn't Lion King. Mulan, I think. I think it was Mulan.
See, is Lion King your number one?
I think Mulan's my number 1.
You
I
okay?
think it's probably Mulan, Lion King, and Aladdin.
Okay. I think Lion King's my number one.
Lion King is such a good movie.
I love Lion King. All right, well, 1 to go on that one.
Closer magic on the line, guys. Anyone interested in Adrian Peterson, Oklahoma speed flex? Oh, Adrian Peterson went to Oklahoma. I already knew that.
Yeah,
I did already know that one. But there you go. Hit up Stephen Remick if anybody's interested in Adrian Peterson, Oklahoma speed flex for
This is
Trader Bob.
exactly what I needed right here. A nice year-by-year breakdown of Disney movies. There's a lot of them. I'm just trying to make sure I don't, forget any.
You could just draw the Kittle helmet for me, and then I can work out a trade with Cunningham. Yeah, I
Yeah,
mean,
you're right. That's possible.
that is kind of how this works. Yeah, you could get in the NFC West, and we could pull Kittle for you. I don't know if I could just make that happen though, but we'll see. We'll see. Somebody's going to win them, right? Might as well be you.
See, okay, so it's got the D23. I think it's combined with everything.
What do you mean?
So like it has Toy Story on here in the releases.
Oh, they're probably doing Disney Pixar
Disney Pixar, yeah.
because now they're combined.
Yeah. Hold on.
I think my Pixar movies were The Incredibles,
Heavyweights.
Toy Story.
Heavyweights is in the top 3.
Heavyweights.
Have you seen that movie?
You're gonna do Mighty Ducks next?
No, but Heavyweights is a Disney film. Young Ben Stiller. That movie's fantastic.
It's not a top
Kenan
3 Disney movie.
Thompson?
It's not a top 3
Yes,
Disney
it
movie.
is.
That's unbelievable. What an unbelievably bad take. Yours is worse than Ricky's. I couldn't believe it.
I love Heavyweights. I love that movie.
I think this is the Eric Dickerson Chrome Flex that was in the what series was this in?
Great question.
It was in the I just saw it. The Vault. The Vault, which we're about to do. The Vault double, by the way. Yeah, that's the Eric Dickerson Chrome Flex from the Vault. So we might be adding to that. There's 3 more flexes at play. Terrell Davis, Barry Sanders, and Jim Kelly. Bob said Wally is Disney Pixar. That's his favorite. I remember you saying that.
Wally's a good one.
It's good. It's not in my top 3.
I just said
but
good. I didn't say.
gosh, dude.
Relax. Incredibles.
Favorite old Disney song is Hi Ho from Snow White, and favorite new song is Let It Go in Frozen, which is a great song.
It is a banger.
I sang it at karaoke once at a bachelor party. It was fantastic.
Was it?
It was a magical moment.
Was it better than?
I was shooting ice out of my hands. Can you imagine just like asking for a glass of ice before you go up and just like let it go, like throwing the ice into the crowd? Get kicked out. We're 2 to go, by the way, in the can't miss 1 and 4, guys. The single. Let's get that closed up before 1:30 so you get into a couple of Chase wheel spins. There you go. My favorite old school song, though, is definitely Make a Man Out of You. Although Nicolette brought up a good point on Friday. The Tarzan soundtrack, just as a
Tarzan
whole.
Wangs.
Yeah, all the Phil Collins songs are absolutely incredible.
Dear Phil, please make a good song, but not a life-altering, generation-defining song.
Nope.
Excuse me?
All right, Timothy Sievert, Andrew Johnson, not the president. First time in. What's up, Andrew? We got Matthew DeMitt, Joshua George, Rob Barnett, Julian Garcia, and Chad Whidden with the close. Drop me 2 numbers for Vault double number 1. I have a Saquon
Tarzan's a
Barkley
good one, too.
authentic
I like
I'm selling if
Tarzan.
you're interested. What?
I said sorry. I like Tarzan too.
Yeah, Tarzan's good. 1 to go now in the can't miss, guys. Closer magic on the line in the 1 and 4. I think we'll get that closed up. And then we should probably look at the 1 and 4.
Glory Road. You haven't even seen it, so.
I have seen it now, actually.
Oh, you watched it? Mm-hmm. Did you like it?
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah, it was solid, right?
It was solid. Some of the characters were funny.
That is true.
3 and 29. I didn't know our boy
Ice
from
Age is fantastic too.
our boy from Blue Mountain State was in it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, what the heck's his name? The running back.
Sam.
No, the running back.
Oh yeah, crud. What is this?
Craig something.
Craig Shiloh.
Craig Shiloh. Yeah, Craig Shiloh was in
the
it.
point guard.
Yeah, I was like, is that Craig
Craig?
Shiloh?
That's the best. When you're just going back, and like, excuse me, who did I just say?
I love there's a game. We're doing 3 and 29, by the way. There's a game people play where they're like, they'll be like, so name the movie based on the cast, and they'd start with like Al Pacino, and you would just get Al Pacino, and then you'd have to name it, and then it'd be like Robert De Niro, and then you'd get to try, and like you just keep naming cast members. You see how quickly you can get the name, get the movie. Here we go. Dice roll is 9, so good luck, guys. Here we go. Here we go. Good luck, peeps from Jacom. Absolutely. This is what we got after 9 clicks. We've got Timothy started at the top, and he's going to stay at the top here in the NFC North. We've got Rob Barnett in the NFC South, Chad Whidden in the NFC East, Rob Barnett NFC West, Matthew DeMitt in the AFC North, Andrew Johnson, first time in AFC South. Good luck, my man. Josh George in the AFC East, and Julian Garcia in the AFC West. So, guys, this is the Vault break. So, Barry Sanders Speed Flex would be going to Timothy right here. The Terrell Davis Flex would be going to Julian Garcia. Jim Kelly Flex, Josh George is in line for that. Other than that, Julian could double up with the Tony Gonzalez and the Terrell Davis. Joe Montana would be going to Rob Barnett. Micah Parsons would be going to Chad Whitten. So almost everybody here is in line to potentially win something here. Box 3 coming up first, and then 29, both called out by Chad.
I like how they played a young Pat Riley in that one, though.
What?
In the movie Glory Road.
Yeah.
Kentucky. Pat Riley was on the squad.
Yeah. I was like, Pat Riley.
Pat Riley. He hooped.
Well, talk about some surprise visits of Philadelphia Eagles. How about the Super Bowl champ? Put it right here. He's no longer a Philadelphia Eagle, but he will definitely go down as a Philadelphia Eagle legend for this Super Bowl win. The safety, Chauncey Gardner-Johnson, CJ Gardner-Johnson coming out here. Chad Whitten, box collar mojo, NFC East. Whitten be winning with CJ Gardner-Johnson. That's he's a bold personality.
That is true.
I will tell you that. And I was actually impressed because CJ Gardner-Johnson, he was told he wasn't going to get re-signed by the Eagles, and then he went live on his Instagram right after that, and I was like, oh no, like,
what's he gonna say?
What's he gonna say? And he was like, I just wanted to say, like, I had a really good talk with Howie Roseman. I understand where they're coming from and what they're trying to do with these young guys. Like, it was a really good talk. No Brad Blood or anything. I was like, oh, okay, CJ, I see you. Because
and then he says something ridiculous.
Yeah, some of his antics on the field are a little ridiculous, but I'll tell you what, dude's a stud safety. Very good safety that's still playing.
They moved him to safety?
Yeah. So very nice hit, Chad, on the Super Bowl champ, CJ Gardner-Johnson. Just hanging out. It's not an Eclipse. It's actually the alternate black for the Philadelphia Eagles. Alternate black helmet. Got the Super Bowl champs on there, though. Closer magic. CJ is a fool. I knew David would have something to say. He's a good player, though. And he was well respected on the defensive end for the Philadelphia Eagles, too, by the way. Definitely embraced a leadership role in his second stint in Philly and got himself a Super Bowl, so it's cool. Colin looks like one of those dwarfs from Snow White. Literally, you call him grumpy, and you're calling me
the dwarf.
Yeah, I don't understand. You literally sent him a grumpy doll or whatever. Is that still around? Do you have that at
I
home?
don't have it. No.
You didn't want to hang that up and put your photo in it? Or
God,
David's
no.
photo in it?
Mighty Joe Young. That was a good movie too. Brink. Now Disney Channel movies. That's a different.
God.
That's a different.
Yeah, that's a whole different
That's a
category.
different conversation.
That's a whole different category. Just touched down in the motherland. I'm about to put up Popeyes out of business. Let's go.
He's back. He's mainland.
He is mainland. Welcome back to the States, David Griffin. Last one of the double, guys.
He's gonna be passed out all day tomorrow.
Oh, yeah, probably. We've got a vault key. So this is $100 on the lowest end. Highest end, somebody could be walking away with $300 here. And maybe even more because of the Chase wheel spin, right? So this is going to be a rep, which means in the vault now, guys, we're going to be down to 16 boxes. Still have the 3 speed flexes plus Tony Gonzalez, Joe Montana, and Micah Parsons. So it's going to be a 6 and 16 chance of just photoed headliners, 8 and 16 at photoed headliners, or listed headliners. And then the last 2 vault keys makes it 10 and 16. We have here a sick-looking old-school lid for the Miami Dolphins. How about with the Super Duper? I love that he signed Super Duper. Mark Duper. Mark Duper, Miami Dolphins replica helmet coming out here. That's going to be the AFC East, and Joshua George taking a W in this one. Little one-spot mojo paying off, so congratulations on Mark Duper. One of the boys for one Dan Marino. Pretty good guy to be a boy of. But yeah, that old-school Miami Dolphin logo. Classic. Love the look of this helmet, too. Even this teal is really nice.
Right.
Like, kind of like darker version. Replica helmet, but still pretty sweet. Josh knows the deal here with the Vault break. He wants Vault B coming up. Vault Key B. At the very worst, he's getting $100, which means he paid less than $100 technically for this helmet. He might end up getting paid, though, if he ends up with $200 or $300. So there's still 2 of those left, guys, as far as the keys. Get Mark Duper written up real quick.
Is that a replica?
A replica.
Nice.
ever look at a goat the same way again. Oh no.
Just tarnished.
That sounds like a man that's been through some things.
They got down out there.
Yeah, do what you gotta do sometimes.
Right.
All right, here we go. Vault Box B. It's either $100, $200, or $300. In B, we have about as good as it gets, my man. $300 coming your way.
There you go.
Bang, bang. Vault Gang for Josh George. One spot in the break. So what? You paid like $180, something like that for this
Right.
break. He ends up with $300. So basically, he's getting Mark Duper, and we're gonna pay him $120 to take it. That's pretty good, and maybe even more if he ends up winning the Chase Wheel Spin. So definitely a good little get there from my man Josh George. Congratulations, great hit. He said, "Oh boy, yes sir." So again, guys, let's look at the vault real quick. We are still 1 to go, by the way, with 9 minutes on the clock for the 1 and 4. To get you into 2 different Chase Wheel Spins. So definitely go get that one. 193, 3 custom flexes available. But looking at the 1 and 4, we are now at 16 boxes left. And we have 8 headliners left, plus 2 vault keys. It's a 10 and 16 chance at just vault keys or headliners. 5 and 8. Basically, which is very, very good. Obviously, better than 50%. We've got 3 speed flexes: Terrell Davis, Barry Sanders, and Jim Kelly. 2 authentic helmets with Tony Gonzalez and Joe Montana. We also have that Micah Parsons replica helmet that's still alive. So all of those still available here, plus 2 listed names with Ricky Williams and Frank Gore, and then 2 vault keys, $200 and $100. But again, this crazy ripped flex still out there, Barry and the Jim Kelly. Dang, heck yeah, money. Ain't gonna complain about money, right?
Nah.
Money be green. We are sold out on the 1 and 4. So I'm gonna drop in a couple more breaks, guys. The 1 and 4 quad A. We'll see what happens in this single. You guys are about to see what this break is all about, but it might inspire some action into the 1 and 4 quad. I'm also gonna drop in the vault quad. I mean, because now the odds of not hitting anything in that vault quad, and what we're at
16.
10 and 16, it's slim to none, right?
Right.
Very slim. And if we don't hit anything, then it's open season. At that point, it's 10 and 12 chance. But we're up to 39 people watching. Hello,
Again,
everybody.
because you guys hopped in that 1 and 4, double entry essentially into the Chase Wheel Spin. There's going to be 1 Chase Wheel Spin for just the 1 and 4, and then your names are also going to be in that additional one that's closed out by 130.
Correct the mundo.
And if you guys know how Colin operates, unless he literally just changes his mind,
No, I'm going to. No,
Okay.
I'm not going to.
we can keep going. Just because we say it ends at 130 does not mean it's a hard cutoff. If you guys keep us breaking, your names will get added to the list.
Right. So if something closes out while we're breaking something, like at 131, those people will be included in every single break. We've had it before where it's like we got an hour past what I gave the cutoff as. As long as we are not caught up, those names will keep on being added.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go to our first can't miss 1 and 4 break. I'm excited. I haven't broke a 1 and 4 in a while. We've got Michael Larson, Timothy Sievert, Joshua George, and Chad Whitten. What's up, Michael Larson? First time in. So drop me a number for 1 and 4, number 1. First 1 and 4 on the can't miss variety. So you guys see how this one is. Only 4 spots: football, basketball, baseball, and everything else. These 4 guys will get randomized and find their spots and see what we get. 3 custom helmets still out there on some speed flexes. Still got the kid out there for baseball, that basketball spot. Obviously, you got the triple signed Boston Celtics, and then everything else. We got like Tyson Fury, we got Ric Flair still out there. So every single spot is still a hitter spot for sure. So let me know, Michael, Tim, Josh, or Chad. Otherwise, we will take it to the wheel and get a number that way. For everybody else, we got 6 minutes here before this offer is off the table. We did get another spot knocked off in the quad box break for the vault, so we're 5 to go, guys, if you want to attack that one. 5 to go in both diamond breaks, 6 to go in the mini, 6 to go in the jerseys. Those are probably the breaks you want to look at to attack, if not the 1 and 4, to get your names into that. All breaks done by 130 wheel spin. Wheel from Josh. Perfect. Thank you, sir. This is a 1 to 36, right?
Yes.
Somebody already make one of those up?
Maybe.
Oh my God. Look what I found.
You found it.
I found it. Wheel picking. Wheel says a one that we have, which I appreciate. 10.
Cool.
So box 10 coming up here in the can't miss 1 and 4. We'll keep it right here. Michael, Timothy, Chad, and Josh. 9 clicks. Let's find out what spots you guys have. One box coming out here in the 1 and 4 can't miss. It's going to be something good. Love me the 1 and 4. Well, Michael Larson is hoping to love his first break. He is in that football spot. And again, we got the Peyton Manning custom flex still out there. The Breece Hall custom flex still out there. 10, yeah. And the Jim Brown custom flex. Josh George, basketball spot, looking for the triple sign. Kevin McHale, Larry Bird, Robert Parrish. Could be Karl Malone, Shaquille O'Neal as well. Chad Whitten, baseball spot, hoping this is a light box so we can get the Ken Griffey Jr. bat or the Todd Helton bat. Got Bob Gibson still out there too. And then Timothy Sievert, everything else. Ric Flair, the Nature Boy could be in this one. Could be, somebody like Ray Bork. Or the Tyson Fury boxing glove as well. So everybody's in line for a potential headliner here in box number 10, the can't miss 1 and 4. First box of hopefully a lot that we're about to do. I need to move the camera at some point. This is the center right now. Right
Okay.
here.
Oh, here. I mean, yeah, after the box.
Yeah, we'll do it after this. Ooh, this is a guy I think you and I are both pretty high on.
Let's see it.
He plays for the Pittsburgh Pirates. How about O'Neal Cruz?
Oh, nice.
O'Neal Cruz on the licensed Pittsburgh Pirate jersey coming out here.
I like that.
Great 15. That's going to be the baseball spot. Chad Whitten, closer magic. Winner streak stays alive with O'Neal Cruz. Yeah, he's a dog.
Dog.
Dual sorted there, but the big one there, obviously, with Fanatics. This is a licensed jersey. No price tag on it, but as you know, licensed jerseys definitely worth a lot more than the custom jerseys. Generally speaking, like somewhere between $120 to like sometimes like $170, $175 unsigned for the jersey. Throw in that O'Neal Cruz signed it. Definitely a pretty piece right here for a filler hit for Chad. You got some O'Neal facts?
I do. I don't really want to share them.
Oh.
He's not off to the hottest start this year, but that doesn't mean there isn't plenty of time to turn that around.
Well, yeah, the
I
season
think he
just
has
started.
the highest recorded exit velo
Oh, really?
of any player in baseball since the StatCast era.
Dude can rake.
Yes.
Yeah, right? Gotta love the licensed jersey. I forgot what I was going to say, too. Well, I was going to say with the hot start thing or whatever else.
The highest exit velocity recorded in MLB history, according to StatCast, is 122.4 miles per hour, which was recorded by O'Neal Cruz of the Pirates on August 24th, 2022 against the Braves.
Jeez. So he just absolutely ripped that.
Smoked that baseball.
Yeah, now I got to watch that in between shows. Because I bet the thud is just like,
Like,
oh. You know, sometimes people hit a baseball and you're just like, ooh. Prince Fielder, I remember. He was the one, because he'd had that big old swing where he'd end like all wild. And I'm just like, oh my God,
I have a
he just
saved
hit that
video.
a mile.
I have a saved video in my Instagram. It's from like a Arizona League game, and it's Nelson Velasquez. And he's still, that sound, I still haven't heard it.
Just crack.
That's why that's why I was all in on him. But he's not even playing anymore.
Yeah, well, that's
You
like
know?
that sometimes.
Can't make the cut sometimes.
I was gonna say for player start. I mean, look at Aaron Judge last year. I mean, he got off to such a slow start, and then he finished as one of the best players in baseball, like he does. Right?
O'Neal's gonna be fine. I'm not too concerned about him.
It's a sick looking jersey
6'7", 240 pounds.
too. It's a Nike jersey, so very cool on O'Neal. And again, that's just a filler hit. So
But Shaquille O'Neal still available.
Right.
In the 1 and 4.
man, imagine if this is a double. We just double O'Neals.
Yeah.
Left in the diamonds, Chad, if you want to keep pushing that luck, which I would. Aaron Donald, Jordan Love, Warren Moon, and Antonio Gates. So we've got 4 headliners left in the last 11 boxes. Definitely go that route in the demands. That's a Lil Wayne quote. Just for you.
That a boy. So proud of you.
It's kind of his newer stuff, though. Whatever the newest Carter, whatever.
Carter 9.
I have no idea what he's
I
on.
stopped after 4.
It's really, I don't know. It was an okay album, but yeah, we'll show that off real quick. Again, 5 to go in both the quad and the double for the diamonds. But no speed flexes, but still, you got one of the top quarterbacks in the NFL left in just 11 boxes in Jordan Love, and one of the best defensive tackles to ever play the game with Aaron Donald. So 2 full-size authentics still out there. Plus, we're still looking for Warren Moon and Antonio Gates, and obviously it's all authentic helmets. So that and more section is going to be some fire authentics as well. Can't miss series that we get, things like the can't miss 1 and 4, the can't miss minis and jerseys. They're basically modeled after what the diamonds are all the time, which is just everything in there is an absolute banger. So that and more section is going to be good too. Whether you want to play the quad for $384, 4 boxes coming out, less than $100 a box, and then the double, you can still double up with some things too. But looking at this, guys, the 1 and 4, obviously we didn't pull any of those headliners, so this is still alive here. Breece Hall, Peyton Manning, Jim Brown. You can still triple up with these 3 helmets in one go, which for $700 would be absolutely insane. Nature Boy, Ric Flair, Nikola Jokic still out there. Tyson Fury, Todd Helton, Ken Griffey Jr., the triple sign basketball for the Boston Celtics. Larry Bird, Kevin McHale, and Robert Parrish. Karl Malone out there as well. And then a lot of the listed guys. Michael Irvin, Bob Gibson, Shaquille O'Neal, Ray Bork, Bo Jackson, and Paul Pierce. I believe now we are sitting at 24 boxes and 17 headliners. So there's 6 things left. 7 things left we don't know, which is pretty good. And the things we don't know are things like O'Neal Cruz on a licensed jersey.
Jerseys.
That Angelo Legasp is interested in. What's up, Angelo? Haven't seen him in a minute. Looking for the Pirates jersey, knowing if it's up for trade. We are 3 to go on the Diamond Double, however. It is 132. It is 132. I'm going to give them 3 minutes. It's the only extension I'm giving to close it up.
Extension Rudisil. In the meantime, do you want me to center this for you real quick?
Oh, yeah. I think just like probably here, right? Oh, that actually is. That's actually like perfect. That works. Yeah. Right there. Perfect. Thank you, sir. Those, I don't think I've ever seen anybody get it on one try. Literally, look at that. It's like right in the middle.
Kind of go down a little bit more, sure, but
yeah, but I know it's a pain.
That is a pain. Going up and down is
yeah, I know that's a pain. So that's fine. You get the point. Oh, why is this? Let's go back here. It's not so big.
Knows what's going on?
What's going on, fellas? Missed you guys. Missed you too, bro. Welcome back. Hope you've been well. For sure. Talking about the jersey. So these dudes' helmets also. I heard baseball and ears perked. Yes, sir. Yeah, baseball and the can't miss right now, bro, is thriving, I would say. Todd Helton and Ken Griffey Jr. Photoed headliner still out there on some sick baseball bats. I mean, if you're a baseball collector and you don't have the kid in it, right? I mean, that's one you have to add to the collection. Ken Griffey Jr., one of the best 5-tool players of all time. And then we've also got Bob Gibson still out there. So 3 baseball hits that we know of. Actually, it could be 4. Bo Jackson technically could be a baseball hit. We have definitely seen him on Royal stuff before.
It's very subjective with Bo. Anything's possible on that front.
Yeah. That could be a baseball hit 100%. So Bo Jackson could be a baseball hit. Bob Gibson, and then Todd Helton and Ken Griffey Jr. And obviously that and more section, I wouldn't be surprised to see another baseball hit that's coming out. But licensed jersey right out the gate. That Griffey Jr., that's what I'm saying, bro. It's a must-have. He's an expensive auto, too.
I'll say this. Like, I understand, compared to the last few 1 and 4s, the names, like, Mahomes and Brady, I get that. Jim Brown, Peyton Manning.
Well, custom flexes, too. It's not just...
I know, but I'm talking about these are just the names. And then you got the Ken Griffey Jr. bat. If you're a Celtics fan, that triple sign ball, that's got to be must-have, right? That's a tremendous big 3 right there.
Yeah, I would say a basketball collector, too, honestly. Yeah. I mean, you're talking about a piece of history with those 3 just dominating back in the day. I remember we had one series where we had that, and then we had the, like, Magic Johnson, James Worthy, and who's the third one? That big 3 that I'm missing.
Kareem?
Did we get Kareem?
Oh, Michael Cooper?
I don't remember who it was. It was whatever it was. Maybe it was just those 2. But regardless, it was both of them in the same series. Yeah. And I was like, oh, my God. Talk about history. All right. I don't think we got it. But that's okay.
The 1 and 4 chase is still going to be available to the end of the show, though.
Correct.
But yeah, the special one.
Yeah, I even gave it a little extension. But yeah, the 1 and 4 times 2 wheel spin is still going to be alive, as Steven said, which is this one right here. Right now, these are the only 4 going for a times 2 wheel spin. I can't talk. These guys, though, everybody that played here to the 1:30 hour, somebody's getting a chase wheel spin right here. Who's your baseball and football team, Tad? Asked Angelo. Let him know. 9 clicks, top spot. Good luck, guys. That was a quick 9. New customer, Andrew Johnson.
Okay. There you
Andrew,
go.
I don't know if I saw Andrew in the chat, but Andrew, if you are out there, I know he was in the double box break for the vault. Let me know, and you are taking home a chase wheel spin here. I know he's new, so how it works, Andrew, if you are out there, all I need is a number 1 to 100. If we don't hear from you, we're just going to start on 1, and whatever it lands on, you're going to get a gift card in that amount from us. So if you are in the chat, though, we do let you guys pick what number we start on. Otherwise, the default is we start on 1. So we'll give Andrew Johnson just a little bit of time.
Andrew got into the jerseys as well, and he also dabbled in the diamond double and the vault single. So
He's all over the place.
He's like, all right, I like what I see here. I like my options.
He's a well-traveled man. Miami Marlins and Tampa Bay Bucks. Boy, Marlins,
there you
tough. Tough. I can't even say that as a White Sox fan, though.
Dude, but actually, I don't even know what the White Sox number would be, but that one graphic with the inflation, just horrendous to see. It showed like the Big Mac in 2003. You know, it was like $3 or $4,
Yeah.
and now it's like $8 or $9. And it shows the Marlins payroll, and it's down 2%.
How does that
I'm just
happen?
like, what?
How does that happen?
I think that's like baseball's biggest hiccup is, you know, everyone wants to, they want a salary cap, blah, blah, blah. Oh, okay, Colin. Out here handing it out.
Just a light 97
There you
going to
go.
my boy.
That is going to be in your email, Mr. Andrew Johnson.
Yeah,
97 bucks. That pretty much gets you a single in every break but the 1 and 4.
Yeah, right? Diamond single easy right
Yep.
there. It could be a ticket to a Jordan Love. You never know. Or you could use it as like a
50% off.
Yeah, spread it around.
Yep.
Whatever else. Dang, man. Tampa Bay Bucks. May I make an assumption that Chad might be a University of Miami fan? In which case,
We have plenty of those guys.
well, I would say, I mean, even look
David
right now.
Njoku.
Let me give you the best option. How about Warren Sapp?
Right.
Tampa Bay and Miami, right? Warren Sapp's still out there in the college.
I'll be honest, that 1 and 4, that Michael Irvin might be on the Miami list.
True.
If he likes them.
That is big facts that Michael Irvin's still listed there.
Also, yeah, you said Warren Sapp College, but I'll also say this. Miami's probably the most well-represented university
Probably.
in the college series.
We do see a ton of Miami.
Clayton Portis, Willis McGahee.
Oh, Andrew here. There he is. Well, Andrew,
You just got a $97.
I'll give you a choice. Would you like to respin?
Yeah, would you like to respin? Would you like to run the Florida Gators? Okay.
All right. Well,
We got Emmitt Smith in the minis.
I shot and I missed, but congrats on your natty. But yeah, we do get a lot of Florida Gators too. Tim Tebow and Emmitt Smith.
In 2 different series.
That's funny though. Yeah, you got $97 in your email there, Andrew. So make sure you go check whatever email you use to make your account. Congratulations, my guy. $97 back to you. Let me know your favorite team too, Andrew. He said, awesome. Thanks. Yeah, you got it, bro. You got it. So swing and a miss. That's okay. 5 to go in the quad for the vault. 3 to go, though, in this double diamond, guys. I'm going to go ahead and drop that in there because it feels like we can get this break done before the end of the show. Jordan Love, Aaron Donald, both still alive. We're also still looking for Warren Moon and Antonio Gates. Lions and Wolverines. All right, Michigan guy. Fantastic. Yeah, I mean, obviously, we got an Aiden Hutchinson right now in the jerseys, but I was saying the Lions we get earlier with guys like Barry Sanders, who's in the vault, which would be a big one to go after, right? But we get Calvin Johnson, arguably the 2 best Lions of all time. I would actually say not really arguably, right? It's probably the 2 best Lions of all time.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe Andrew's got a better one, but regardless, Jahmyr Gibbs, David Montgomery, Jared Goff are the current day players, Aiden Hutchinson, Jameson Williams as well. Michigan guys, we've been getting Brandon Graham recently. JJ McCarthy, though. Anthony Carter. Get a decent amount of Michigan guys. But I like them all. That's the best attitude to have in this break room.
That is the
because
best attitude.
They are everywhere, and you just got $97, as Steven said earlier. That's pretty much in a single break standpoint. You get into any single break you want, except the 1 and 4, or you can just get yourself a nice discount, one way or another. Use it however you'd like. You can also split it up. So, like if you just get a jersey break, you could get it for free, basically, and still have some money left over. So, entirely up to you. But we are 3 to go in the 1 and 4 quad. We're 5 to go in the vault quad. We're 5 to go in the diamond quad. And we're 3 to go in the diamond double. Where would we like to go next, ladies and gentlemen? We got 42 people watching. That's plenty, obviously, to keep the show going, keep the party moving. And a lot of headliners are on this board, man.
I think I found a new betting strategy. So, like, last game of the year kind of thing. This guy bet Mikal Bridges under points, under threes, under assists, under rebounds. And he did the tip, immediately fouled, and left the game because he was like keeping his start streak alive or whatever.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, so he just cashed.
Did that happen today? Or it
Yesterday,
happened
yeah.
How much did it pay?
$50 for 226 plus 353.
Dang it. If only we knew.
But like, I feel like the NFL will definitely be on top of that. But like,
Well,
like Josh Allen, like, didn't he take a snap the last week of the year to keep like
Yeah.
the consecutive thing going?
I think he played one drive or something like that.
Yeah.
And maybe not even that.
Not even that. I think he just took a snap or something.
Yeah, there's the NFL's fun the last week because you can do incentive bets where it's like, hey, this guy needs 5 catches for like $1
for the
million.
big bonus.
So like they're probably gonna
Evans
target him.
needed 80 something yards.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
I think I had a parlay that ended though that was close but didn't hit.
Yep. Bridges started, fouled, then checked out to keep his streaks games played alive at 556, and one better cashed in on it.
Genius, bro.
Genius
Honestly,
move,
genius.
man.
Yeah,
Genius.
honestly, genius. Even thinking about that.
Yes.
Minis. How about the minis? 6 spots to go. We are still looking for Marshall Faulk, Emmitt Smith, Luke Kuechly, George Kittle, and Jared Allen. We're also got a Michael Vick still available here in the minis. So this is what I think we're going to do. I'm going to drop in some breaks that are close. 3 to go in the quad. In the can't miss. 1 and 4. Again, all 3 of these are still out there. You can win all 3 in the same go. Nature Boy, Ric Flair, Nikola Jokic, Tyson Fury, the triple sign basketball, Karl Malone, plenty of big names still out there in that. The vault, we did a double, didn't hit a headliner, guys, so the odds just got even better there, where we've got Terrell Davis, Barry Sanders, and Jim Kelly, Tony Gonzalez, and Joe Montana, a $200 and $100 vault key, plus a couple of listed headliners. I'll drop in, I already dropped in the diamond single or quad, can't speak, the only one I didn't say, the diamond double. But you can go that route too. Jordan Love, Aaron Donald, and a couple of listed names for an 11 chance. And for my guy, Matt Balmer, I'll drop in the mini helmets, $50 a spot. You can get into that one. Bradley said, I remember a few years ago, the same thing happened with Draymond when he wanted to play, and Clay's return cost the books millions. Wow.
God, I gotta be more aware of
Yeah,
that.
we got to pay more attention.
Gotta pay more attention to that.
It's our bad, really.
It's really.
All right. I knew this was still up. But let's go ahead and knock out the Gatorade taste test.
All right. Okay.
I didn't grab any cups.
I can go get some.
We're going to knock out the Gatorade taste test as soon as Steven goes get cups. We have something I've never seen before. I saw this at Jewel Osco, the local grocery store here. Dude, would you let her do her job? Jeez, this guy wants a failing YouTube series to continue. He just can't, he cannot let the past be the past, you know? This can just be something for us. It could just be intimate, you know? It doesn't have to involve the 5s of people watching. That might be friendly. That might be generous. Nobody is sitting saying, oh, UA Gatorade video just dropped. Oh, man. Yeah, see, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. 3 to go, though, in 3 different series, guys. 2 different series? 3 different series. 2 different series. 4 to go, always in the 1 and 4, though, which is nice. See, this is why I didn't put it in the fridge, because we're sitting here now waiting. It's been already like, yeah, it's ridiculous. We need a mini fridge in here. That's what we need. I think that's an investment that is wise. Wake up, babe. New UA Gatorade taste test video just dropped. Yeah, you get it, Bradley. The boys are at it again. You guys are going to have to let me know, you in the chat and you, Nicolette, and Steven, when he comes back, if you've ever seen this. I've literally never seen this before. Literally never seen this Gatorade before. There's your punchline title or whatever. We've never seen this Gatorade before. Why did you bring a trash
Because this
bag?
needs trash bag.
Oh.
All right, I tried looking for the clear cups, but we are out.
Oh my god. This is all falling apart.
So a red solo doloing.
I like that. Getting lit on a Monday.
What other day would there be to get lit on?
A Tuesday.
Yeah.
That's when the club's going up. We just tried the new combo flavors, orange and lemon lime and cool blue with fruit punch. I actually hate that Mad Bomber just said that.
Because that's what they are.
I was gonna have you guess what we're talking about, but yeah, I
You
don't know if
looned me
these
in.
just dropped. But look at these. Literally have never seen these before.
Oh my gosh.
They're mashup Gatorades. These are the ones Mad Bomber's talking about. What are the chances?
Boy, Mad Bomber, just a new guy, just waltzing in here.
Yeah, how dare you, bro? The
Just
absolute audacity to ruin my surprise of mashup Gatorades. I'd never seen it before. So, yeah, there's two of them. I don't know if we want to try them both or if we want to split it up. But we have Cool Blue and Fruit Punch mashed up one bottle.
We can consider this, we'll just consider this mashup episode. We'll taste them both.
And then the lemon lime and the orange. I cannot believe he just said that. That's so funny. Literally, that's it. Have you ever seen this before?
So those are the 4 original flavors.
The 4 original flavors mashed up. I literally walked past them in the grocery store and then I stopped.
You're like,
And
"Ah."
I literally backed up like this and was like, what is that? And so, yeah, I had to grab them. Yeah, literally just Cool Blue, Fruit Punch, artificially flavored, 2 iconic flavors in one. It says on the...
Okay, well, I'll say this. One's leaning heavier.
Well, I
the
would agree,
fans.
but then Mad Bomber, you see, now I'm happy because he just said orange and lemon lime is freaking amazing. So he's actually preferencing
Maybe
other
the
one.
orange complements the lemon lime in the capacity. But Mad Bomber, here's the question. What color is lemon lime Gatorade?
That's a good question. Here's another question, too. I now know because I just looked at the bottom, but what color do you suppose is going to come out of these?
Yes. That's,
What color do you think this is, and what color do you think this is?
I think more of a reddish color in the fruit punch blue one.
This one?
Yeah.
Like a reddish?
Reddish, and then I'm going to think that's going to be more orangish.
Okay, so reddish and orangish. I mean, we're going to find out. I think the best way to do it is I'm going to give you this bottle, but I'm going to pour you a cup of this one.
Okay.
And then I'll do the opposite for me. So let's see. I'm gonna try to get a
He
high
said
pour.
neon yellow.
First things first.
Sniff test.
Ooh. That smells really good. It smells like a fruit snack.
Smells like a dream.
It does. It smells like something actually, but like very fruit snacky.
Right. It actually smells like Welch's fruit snacks.
That's like literally what it smells like. All right, here we
is
go.
fantastic.
We'll put it right here. Get a
One
good-
pour.
Oh, it's like a purple.
Oh. Which is the color of red and blue.
I don't know.
That makes sense.
Can you see in there? I'm gonna spill this.
I
Very
can
purpley.
get it closer, maybe.
Very purpley. Ooh. Oh my god.
Can you see it?
No. You just see the bottom of the cup. Nicolette does this for a living, Steven. Oh, yeah, there. Oh, God. Now it's just a real close-up of your thumb, sir. You need to find something for those fingernails. Yeah, you can kind of see it. Yeah, it's fine. You get it.
purplish.
You get it. You get it. It's purplish. We lost the other one. The other one is gone. But here's the other one. Let's see how this. Let's get a sniff test here. No, that's mine.
Oh, sorry.
What the heck is wrong with you?
You know a lot is wrong with me.
Oh. I don't know about this one. No, I don't know about this one based on the smell. This one smells way better. I'll tell you that straight up.
Bad Bomb, you did not ruin our day. Dude, you're good.
100%, in my opinion, no doubt, this one smells better.
I will 100% say this. The orange and yellow one is at a disadvantage from my personal taste preferences.
All right, let's see what this one looks like.
Oh,
More like a
orangish.
oh, it's pretty. Color-wise, this one is prettier. This one, look how pretty that one looks. It is orangey. You know what it smells like? It smells like just like the orange drink. You know, like the one you just buy a gallon of that you see at like birthday parties back in the day.
Yep.
It just smells like an orange drink, which
Okay.
is not bad. Which is not bad.
I do like orange soda, but
Which one do you want to start with?
I'm
Does
scared.
it have our resin in here too, by the way?
I'm scared. Does it have our resin?
Yep.
Of course.
Ester
Yep.
of
That's how
resin.
you know it's Gatorade.
Yellow 5 and red 40, which I know is great for you.
I have red 40 and blue 1.
Blue 1.
1 blue.
What are the other 4 yellows before yellow 5? And the 39 reds.
I want red 27.
Yeah,
Whatever that
right?
means, whatever that
Oh, anything over 27, I
I
can't do.
can't do it. I
Yeah.
can't do it.
I'm watching my weight. I can't do anything over 27. Should we start with the one we don't think we're gonna like more, or the one we think we're gonna like more?
That's the problem.
My boys have already drank like a 12-pack of the orange and lemon lime.
Wow, they are downing it.
Let's maybe we should each. No. Let's start with the one we like. We think we're gonna like more.
You pour. Oh, okay.
That's this one.
Okay.
So we're gonna start with this one.
You have the purple one.
Yes.
Okay.
So we're gonna start with this one then.
Yeah.
Okay. That's the opposite of what I said, but that's okay.
No, we can start with whatever.
Well, you're already holding it. Let's just do this one.
Okay.
All right. Bottoms up.
Cheers.
This is the orange and lemon lime.
It's weird, bro. I can taste them both.
Yep.
Like, they mashed it
They
up.
definitely mashed it up. I smell the orange more. I taste the yellow more.
I think
That's how this is. I taste the yellow more, which I would prefer. I like yellow.
it's more overpowering orange on both sides for me,
Okay.
Which isn't a bad thing, necessarily.
it's pretty good. It's very
It's
refreshing.
not. It's better than plain orange. I'll say that.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it. It's the first one that I'm like, I don't really know how to feel about it.
Right.
I don't love it, but I don't hate it.
Mm-hmm.
6.5 out of 10. Just
I'm
like
gonna go 5. I'm gonna go 5. I'm gonna go 5. I'm just
not a great showing for the mashup Gatorade.
that flavor. I'm just not. Again,
Yeah,
I'm
that's
not a
true.
big orange guy.
All right, well, let's go. Let's go with this
That
one.
orange that orange flavor hit me now.
I'm
It just
actually
hit-
really excited for this.
see. That's the problem. Is I'm really excited.
I feel like this one's actually gonna be really good.
This one might break barriers.
Ooh.
I have expectations for this one.
Well, let's see.
It might.
I've never combined red and blue, but I guess it makes sense. Got to come out with like purple.
That is the colors that would match.
I'm gonna be 100% honest with you. You're just chugging yours.
Yeah.
Should I say it first, or do you want to go first?
You can go first.
I'm a little disappointed.
Okay.
I'm actually a little disappointed. I thought it was gonna taste better.
What did you think it was going to taste more like?
I just thought there was gonna be more like bold flavor. It's very subtle.
I'll say this.
I don't really taste more of either one though,
I don't either, and that kind of cancels each other out.
in a bad way, right?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
It makes it more subtle. I don't really taste overwhelming Cool Blue or Fruit Punch. There's
Yeah.
no combo of it.
I don't know what happened to me. I don't know if I just got older or something, but the smells are more enticing than the taste
the
of
smell
the Gatorade.
taste. I'm actually disappointed. And for that, I'm only gonna give it a 5.5. I'm gonna go with orange and lemon lime.
It's better than orange and lemon lime, in my opinion. It's better.
I think this one's better.
So I'm gonna give it a 6.5. Essentially,
Bro,
just
this
like
one
the-
is better.
Just like the mashup, these cancel each other out.
That's
how it's working.
this is actually, in my opinion, this has more flavor. I think this is so subtle.
I taste more flavor in this one, and I like this one more. I had expectations it might break barriers, but you know what? No, it didn't. 6.5. So you gave that one a 6.5.
6.5, 5.5.
Yeah, 6.5, 5.5.
They literally they mashed it up and canceled each other out.
They mashed it up.
Unbelievable. All right. Well, we love the original flavors as Mad Bomber. We have done one original flavor, right? I think we did red,
We did red.
and it was good.
Red's a
I think it's the
staple.
best one we've had so far.
Yeah, red's a staple.
On this, what, like week 6 or whatever it is
Yeah,
of doing this.
You and Alex did it last week, right?
No.
You
Did
guys
we?
didn't do it?
Did
I
we do it
thought-
last week?
I thought I asked you to. It's like,
don't
let
think we
Alex
did.
have at it.
I don't think we did.
Oh, okay.
I don't
Well,
remember.
With Alex.
Okay, I guess we did. Alex, he was not a very memorable co-host. What'd we do?
Ouch!
We
You see
didn't do 1 week. We skipped 1 week, but we did do one with Alex.
We did one. Well, I know he's guest appeared. We did
Yeah,
a
definitely,
show
he's
with
definitely
him.
guest.
We did one where you two drank the Gatorade.
What was it?
I don't even remember.
Oh, was it the?
it
I think it was one of the
cucumber
new
limon?
flavors.
It was a
Was it the purple one?
Was it the god awful?
So something like that. I made our tongues blue. Everyone's tongue.
Oh yeah, that's right. I remember that now. Is our tongue blue now? I don't think so. All right, well that's it. Thanks for another episode of the Gatorade. I
The
actually
Gatorade mashups.
the
Dame
mashups
mashup?
were a surprising
mashup.
thing.
Yeah, this is unexpected. I definitely prefer Cool Blue and Fruit Punch over the other two, but I see why people like them. I see why they're purchased. I'll say this disappointed me due to high expectations.
Yeah,
I love both these flavors.
I think
That's
they're better
where it came
apart.
from, and
I
they
think
are
they're
better apart. I
Yeah.
100% agree with you. I honestly think those flavors are better apart as well.
I don't know, man. I might rather have this over both.
Okay.
I don't know. You
I will
guys let
say
us know
this.
if you try it.
In my power ranking of lemon, lime, orange, and the combo, I would go lemon, lime, then that, then orange.
Okay, that's fair. Nick had a good point. He said that looks like it tastes like a rocket pop. It does not.
And it does not.
It does
That
not.
is the problem.
But it is red, white, and blue. I see where you're going there, Nick.
I see the vibes. It is pouring out, no doubt. But
All right. Well, that's another episode in the books. Thanks for tuning
Gatorade
in,
mashup. What a
watching
surprise week.
Gatorade mashup. Go watch our YouTube videos so
Please
we
do.
can keep doing this
Hit
and Gatorade
likes.
can sponsor
yes,
us.
like the video. Comment your favorite Gatorades. Comment which one we should do next. We're working on Citrus Cooler, the GOAT's favorite.
Oh. I thought that was empty.
I did not drink all of that.
I'm like, I almost just pulled it
Yeah.
right away too. I was like,
That could've
oh,
been
that
very
would have been
bad.
really bad.
That could have been very bad.
Okay, bye.
You do have a jersey, by the way.
Oh, okay. Are these better than your favorite cucumber lime? I swear, when you chugged the cup that one time, it looks like you went to the other side and saw God. It did. It felt like that. It literally felt like that.
Cucumber limes, there's Scott's right there.
Yep, it's Monday for Colin. You're telling me. Sorry, Jared. We were just finishing up that. But the diamond helmets are still loaded up. We've got a Jordan Love and an Aaron Donald in there, plus Warren Moon and Antonio Gates. So 4 headliners left here in the last 11 boxes, if
And
you'd
3
like to
to
go
go
that
on the
route.
double on that.
And we're 3 to go on the double. So I'll go ahead and drop that in there for you. Jared or anybody else, I'd love to get 2 more diamonds done before we hop off the air. Let's go to the jerseys. Andrew's back in here. We got Michael Irvin? The Michael Irvin?
Maybe.
Gary Marvin and
It's either
Chad
the
Whitten.
or a Michael Irvin.
Jersey number 1.
I can afford to drink this today.
Oh, look at you. Doing all healthy.
I need to replenish, even though the Gatorade is not rehydrating. in any
Yeah, it's not.
capacity.
You have that rag still. Some of it.
Yeah, sorry.
Got over here. I just like, oh. that.
I'm again, orange is just.
Where did it go?
Where'd what go?
The cup.
I put it over there.
Oh. It looks like you're trying to feed Nicolette. Like, come on, try it.
Have some Gatorade, Nicolette. Editing's stressful.
When I was a kid, there was a windy day in beautiful Elkhart, Indiana, and I filled a shoebox full of like nuts that fell
Yeah,
from the, like walnuts or whatever. Acorns, excuse me, it was acorns.
Mm.
Filled it, bunch of acorns in a shoebox, and I just left it out in my front yard, and I just waited. I was like, a squirrel is gonna try to get these acorns, and the wind is gonna push the box over on the squirrel, and I'm gonna have a pet squirrel.
You just
And I
need
mean,
the
I
perfect
literally
event.
waited for like an hour just watching the shoebox until a squirrel hopped in it.
You wanted the perfect storm to happen.
I thought it was just MacGyvering a trap. yeah. I thought it was genius. I was like, between the weight of the squirrel hopping in and the wind pushing it over, I'm gonna have a pet squirrel.
I see what you're going for.
Yeah.
That's not how it works.
Well, yeah. Yeah, I did this over Thanksgiving break. No, I'm just playing. Didn't just happen. 29 going off in the jerseys. This might be our last break, guys. Unless we want to get that diamond done. Otherwise, we'll leave the diamond as a pre-fill for us for the 3 p.m. show. But here come the jerseys. Send in the clowns. We do need to do the chase wheel spin, so we'll probably do the chase wheel spin for the 1 and 4. And if we're not closed up on the diamonds, then we will move on and do the end of the show. Have the diamonds ready to go for the 3 p.m. show. Bless you.
Bless you.
Michael Irvin down to Michael Irvin.
29.
Michael Irvin in the NFC North. Gary Marvin in the NFC South. We've got Chad Whitten in the NFC East. Andrew Johnson is in the NFC West. Gary Marvin, the AFC North. Andrew Johnson, the AFC South. AFC East going to Chad Winden, and AFC West going to Michael Irvin. Thank you, thank you. 29 in the jerseys. Good luck, fellas. Here we go. How about a headliner in the jerseys? How about one of the best quarterbacks of all time on the Minnesota Viking jersey? You know who it is? You know who it is? You know who you're racing already? Without looking? No. Warren Moon! Warren Moon! With the Hall of Fame inscription here, Warren Moon. Minnesota Viking, NFC North, Michael Irvin winning Warren Moon. Well, Michael Irvin, I hope you like Warren Moon. Let me know if you're out there, Mr. Irvin. Show yourself. One way or another.
Miami,
nice hitting
Miami
a headliner.
University.
Mini helmet fixing to leave work. Just curious. Yeah, I think it's still 6 to go. The good news is you don't lose your spot. It just carries over to the show at 3 p.m. The other good news is you don't have to be here to win.
Yeah.
So even if you're at work during our 3 p.m. show and it doesn't get closed up, you are still in contention. So do not worry. You can still win. You can always rewatch the shows too if you can't watch it live.
Yeah, YouTube is the best place.
YouTube is definitely the best place. You can do it on Facebook as well, but would definitely recommend YouTube.
Go watch the Gatorade videos when they come out.
Yeah, while you're there.
You might need to wait a little bit for this one.
Well, there's other ones. There's other ones
Yeah,
you can
exactly.
go
There's
watch.
more to keep you addicted.
This one either way, yeah.
We are doing a giveaway for Steven's right shoe for the first comments on every video.
Exactly.
You're giving one of Steven's right shoe.
I got plenty of them.
Yeah. And soon we'll be giving away the left shoes because obvious reasons.
Those are out.
Michael Irvin. Congratulations on Warren Moon. This is going to be a weird write-up. Can you imagine if a Warren Moon was in a break and he won Michael Irvin?
But if you would have pulled Michael Irvin,
Michael Irvin wins Michael Irvin.
yeah, if you would have, Michael Irvin would have won the Michael Irvin in the 1 and 4. That'd have been wild.
He said, sweet, wasn't sure how it worked. Yes, sir, that is how it works. So you never lose your spot unless, like, the minis, you won't ever lose your spot. That's going to get done one way or another. But, yeah, the only way you'd lose your spot is if, for whatever reason, we took down a break, which doesn't happen very often. I would say 99% of the time, the break will happen, and whether you're here or not, you'll be good to go.
Yeah, you don't need to claim your winnings. That'd be brutal.
All right, so guys, if you want to get that jersey done, or excuse me, diamond double done, let's go ahead and hop into it. But for now, we are going to do the chase wheel spin here for the 1 and 4 guys. Just these 4. One of them is going to get a double wheel spin, so $50 on the lowest end here. Could be upwards of $200 here on this double wheel spin. So here we go. Thank you, Josh, Timothy, and Chad. 9 clicks. 7, 8, and 9. And how about the guy that won the break, Chad Whitten?
Okay.
Whitten, stay winning, man. I'm telling you. Whitten, stay winning. Another W here. So no matter what, you're going to get $50. So if it lands on anything less than 50, or 25, I should say, you're going to get $50. However, if you land on anything over 25, you'll get whatever the amount is doubled. So if it lands on 28, I don't know why I picked an 8 because I'm really bad at doing 8s, but $56 if it lands on 28. But let me know, Chad, if you're still out there. Otherwise, we will start you on 1. 97 on the first roll. What do we get on the second? He wants to start on 3. 3 it is. Good luck, Chad. Here we go. Is this going to be $50? Nope. $52.
All right.
He got a little bit more. $52. I thought it was going to be right on the 25. So $52 heading your way, Chad. Gets the O'Neal Cruz jersey as well. One in the vault with the CJ Gardner-Johnson. I'd say he's probably the MVP of this show so far, right?
Right, absolutely.
But great stuff, man. Looking here, it is 204, guys. And we are close on a lot of breaks, which is the encouraging thing. We're 5 or less to go on a lot of breaks, 6 to go on a couple others. So we're in striking distance, as I like to call it. Let's regroup. Let's get ready for 3 p.m. and let's come back with a vengeance and have a really big show and leading into a big night here in the Ultimate Autographs live break room. So we are live every single day, guys, 9 a.m., 12 p.m., 3 p.m., and 6 p.m. Central Time. So me and Steven will be right back here at 3 p.m., less than an hour to keep on going through these breaks. You got it, Chad. Congrats on everything today.
Yep.
So make sure you guys tune back in. We will be here ready to go. If you had any spots that didn't fill in this show, they just carry over to that show at 3 p.m. So you'll be good to go there as well. Final thoughts, Steven?
No, you know, we got some work done. Big series, the 1 and 4, the Vault double. Now those series are primed, ready to go. There's some big time stuff out there, ladies and gentlemen. I would strike now before, you know, it gets hot tonight and there's a lot of people clamoring for those spots.
Yeah, exactly. So the 1 and 4 is loaded with headliners, man, and it's really good odds at this point. I think we're at looking over here, 23 boxes left and 17 headliners. So, or is that updated? That might be updated. So
That is updated.
Yeah, so 7. It's 17 and 24. There's only 7 things left that we don't know left in the 1 and 4. Other than that, the Vault's got 3 speed flexes, still loaded up in the diamonds with only 11 boxes to go. So it should be a lot of fun here at 3 p.m. We will see you guys in just under an hour for